Last time, in what feels like an indescribable amount of time, we attempted to set up an ambush to get into the Wizards College. However, the troll decided otherwise and alerted them to our presence. While I wanted to get in quick and deal with it, the party decided to take our time and try to sneak in. Wizards being wizards, however, planned ahead and summoned a support battalion of dwarves. So we went for Plan B, and what did we do? We went to a cave full of these twisted creatures, things that were experimented on and went badly, and rounded up 5 of these creatures. I'm sure that they'll make great slaves. We also found some dwarves picking some berries, and that went swimmingly. They definitely did not get away.
Well, one did.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure we got all of them. Nothing went wrong.
The other one got stabbed with horns.
I still don't know what you're talking about. There was only one.
Hey, it makes her a good slave if we can cast Raise Dead.
My camera broken.
Yep, only got a cost you.
That is everything of note.
Okay.
Oh, and we tried digging a hole, and it did not go as well as we thought it would. Well, sort of.
Digging a hole? Okay, I'm just gonna ask.
I think I genuinely did think that it was going to be the method of doing it. I just didn't expect.
Well, it would have worked if it wasn't for There we go. Now my camera's working again. If it wasn't for the unplanned announcement.
Yeah.
Also, would have still worked if you had started close enough to just, not worried about stealth and just went in guns a-blazing.
Heath, quick question. Are we still rolling at disadvantages, or can I put my stuff back to normal?
You guys had a long rest at this point, we'll say. Everybody's back to normal.
Okay.
So we will pick up in the next day. You guys are out in the mountainous forests. You have gathered with your slaves. Your group is together. As you guys have settled down for the night, spent your day together, rested up with your various slaves and things. As you wake up, who's carrying the bag again?
I think it was Gasrog who had the bag.
Gasrog, had it.
So as Gasrog is...
If you want, we can retcon it and say he handed it off to Iternovic at some point.
It's all the same.
It just starts moving.
As Gasrog is holding the bag, you just start seeing, his bag just bursts open as Porostix just becomes a person again. The bag explodes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey,
what a breathtaking.
And
I can't remember.
And at this point, it looks at this point, it looks like as Porostix is now wearing a pair of pants emanating of the bag.
From the bag.
Extra bone that I threw into the Porostix pile, because I can't remember.
I was about to actually bring it up. I remember that in the box.
I can't remember if we removed that bone or not.
I'll just have one extra, rib.
I mean, it would just be loose because it's still not part of Porostix, so it's not like he absorbs new bones.
It's just stuck. I'm just like...
That'd be like throwing a finger into a body, into a thing, and have them resurrect. The finger's not going to absorb into their body.
That's lame.
Or would it?
Are we saying we want Porostix to have a horn?
Or imagine if we could just treat fucking Porostix like
a porous corn.
Shit. What?
A porous corn. It's like a unicorn.
No. No. Imagine if we could just treat Porostix like a fucking Bionicle and we just get more parts and just constantly add. God damn, why does my fucking camera...
Which is why I'm not letting you do it, because I'm not setting up setting up dangerous precedents for you guys.
Okay. Dumb it down a little bit. Not Bionicle, Mr. Potato Head.
So anyways, guys, as you are now at camp, as you see Poro Sticks burst open, Poro Sticks, you look over to see this giant blue ogre standing next to this tiny little purple kobold.
Cool. I go into a firing stance and I look around because I don't know what the fuck's happening.
You finished your nap.
Look over at Rasha. Oh, yes.
Well,
I drop my stance and I go, where are we? Who are they? I have a lot of questions right now. Where's my flag?
actually, did we bring the flag with us?
I don't know. I thought that I got hobo sticked
I mean,
with the flag.
You guys just kind of like grabbed Poro Sticks and shoved them in a bag and fled. So...
If not so, I just lost that forever.
Probably the flag would be gone? Because it wouldn't have...
Okay. I still ask that question, but yeah.
I would just assume that Gazrog is asleep at this point.
Yeah, it is easier.
Okay.
This is Amplica's handiwork, is it?
Quite an impressive design, actually. If I think so.
I admit he has outdone himself here.
Who's this?
That is an old friend of ours. You can call him Novik. It's much easier to remember than Aeter Novik. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry.
Aeter Novik.
Aeter Novik, sorry. I'll get to someday.
Do you want to be called Novik?
Nah, you can call me whatever's easiest.
And that, over there, she's going to point to Lyra, is Lyra, the second in command to over there, and points to Soul Reaver.
Poro Sticks, as you turn over to see the giant blue ogre, he just looks over at you, looming, goes, "This is a very interesting creature to have."
Definitely
what big body you have.
Definitely the enforcer.
I get it!
I don't get it, but whatever.
Poro Sticks, as you hear Eat Meat laugh, you just feel a shiver down your spine.
Triggered. Does the Oni, like, I don't know, size me up? Like, is he like looming? Like,
yeah, he's pretty much standing over top of you. He's slightly bigger than like Gazrog and Eat Meat. As he kind of looks down at you.
He's big.
As he goes, "This is obviously a
hey,
companion." Oh, Storm's here!
Hello.
Maybe he's just listening in, or is he? Are you able to play Storm?
Probably.
Big maybe.
Okay, but in any case, Storm, since you're here, just to set you up for a quick catch-up of the scene, Poro Sticks just woke up. He was in your bag. He woke up inside your bag, and he's now wearing your bag like a pair of pants.
That's great.
The bag's a little bit heavy.
Oh, he's wearing your bag like a fucking full nappy. Okay.
Because you had him in a pile of bones, then he reformed in the bag as a full-grown skeletal man. So, it's just a gag. It doesn't affect anything with it. Your bag is just a gimmick thing anyway. So don't worry about like mechanically.
If we took away like half of porous sticks as like arms and legs, right? So instead of having like the calves and the thighs, it was just like the thigh bone. Would he like reform into like a child-sized thing with no knees and elbows?
Yeah.
I suppose, possibly. Also, as Gazrog, as you look about Porostix, you also see a female dwarf by you, Gus, and 5 of these cute little fuckers. Just staring at you.
Aren't they
Send me back
adorable?
the bag.
Me?
What are you talking about? These are just adorable.
These things are a crime against nature, and the fact that we didn't kill them, we should be ashamed.
I feel nothing. So it's fine, I guess.
Gazrog knows what happened last session, doesn't he?
Yes,
Yes.
basically, just for a quick recap for Gazrog, you guys went to the thing,
Failed the mission.
failed the
again.
mission, and then captured those 5 things as like a final desperate, we need something to bring to the drow. And Soul Reaver knew of these. These are called mongrel folks he knew of that you guys were able to capture.
How
What
far
is
away
Soul
are
Reaver?
actually from the drow?
Well, let me look. You guys
So,
are
What is
about...
Soul
you
Reaver?
didn't bring my flag, did you? You didn't happen to bring my flag.
I would assume you picked up the flag.
I
No,
don't know.
Porostix is
just
out.
asking. If it's fine, I was just. I
You guys
just
are
miss it,
one
that's
more.
all.
You guys are a full day's march right now from the Dwarf Drow camp.
How long?
If we're gonna stick with this canon of him not having the flag, does he still have his lance, or is it just the flag that's gone?
The flag's gone. The flag blew off after getting smoked. He still has his lance.
Okay.
Okay.
So you didn't grab the banner.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause I was just gonna
Basically,
say,
with
if we are
the
gonna stick with
panic
this
in the fight,
canon-
the flag just ripped off the pole. He'll have to get a new. He'll have to replace it.
Okay. I was just gonna give him my halberd if we were gonna go with the weapon being gone.
Now, I'd say they would have picked up the weapon
I just
still.
look longingly at the flagless flagpole.
America. Fuck yeah. Just kidding.
I'd like to say, I like to imagine that the entire last session, Gazrog was just flashed by PTSD flashbacks, which is why he's like so out of it.
Pretty much. Basically, Holy Meat was running you.
Oh my god.
As you look about, though, Soul Reaver looks around at the party and goes, well, I suppose you're all heading towards the drow now.
It would be good if we got a couple more slaves on the road, but
Fuck with that.
we will have to make do with this for the time being. If we happen to run across anybody on our road, so be it. That's good for us. But for now, we have to make it with do.
Probably for the best. You probably don't have a lot of time left.
Exactly.
Lyra,
Yes.
I am going to go in advance and head back towards this encampment of theirs. They'll probably be curious of what's happening. I will head there. You will stay with the... And he looks over at the party.
Incompetent fool group?
Yes, that will do. Watch over them. Make sure they get back there alive if possible. Looks over at Eat Meat, but not all of them if necessary. But
Drown now, brown cow!
I resent that, but admit it is not unearned.
in any case, I will head back and scout. Lyra will take care of you all, while I scout out ahead and make sure you are not running into traps on your way back.
Thank you, Master Soul Reaver. And Rasha will just get up and bow politely. And I am very sorry for all that has occurred in the last, let's just say, eventful days.
Gazrog's gonna Gone.
So go ahead.
Gazer's gonna look over towards Soul Reaver and give him, like, just a slight nod. I apologize for bringing... Looks over towards Eat Meat for a moment. Incompetence.
Eat Meat will begin waving goodbye and will kind of like puppet the arms of both Gus and the dwarven lady to also wave goodbye.
Wait, are you now making the Gus and the dwarven lady like basically like dolls? Like it's like now kiss.
No. More like they're just kind of like, you know, Muppets, so to speak. I'm moving their arms and making them wave goodbye at the same time.
Now, I'm going to regret asking this, but I can't help but think this is what Eat Meat is doing. Is Gus tied to his back and the dwarf lady tied to Gus's back? And you basically have like a Russian doll thing going on?
None of us are going to help him do that. None of us are willingly going to help him do that.
No. I would have put Gus back onto my back. The dwarven lady is probably just kind of... I'm probably just like dragging her along on the end of a rope that's also connected to the rest of the...
Yeah, it's actually a point. You guys don't have any shackles left because you lost them with your slaves. So, yeah, she's tied.
It's just rope.
You guys have these things tied up by rope.
Yeah, we just have them connected at the neck so we can hang them all at once if we need to.
Exactly.
I also have a quick question. Are we seriously going to have Eat Meat be in charge of the slaves again?
No!
It's never been that scenario, Eat Meat. I'm sorry to say.
We've never willingly decided that Eat Meat is in charge of the slaves. That was all you, Jet.
Your indecision was a decision.
We have a character named the Slaver. I think it defaults to him.
I think he has an idea what he's doing.
I think Gazrog has got the slaves this time.
Yeah, Gazrog has the slaves. He's
back to the conversation that was happening. If you're in the mood for apologies, I kinda want one as well.
Of course. I am sorry, Novik, for dragging you into another mess.
Oh no, not for that. Just for him. And he looks at Eat Meat.
Okay, fine. You are sorry.
Aptly accurate.
The eyes fade from Porstix's skull, and it's like, why? Why did I come back?
That was so fucking fast. That was so quick. How did you do that quickly? You did not fucking hesitate. Genuinely impressed.
I try my best.
Okay, guys, back to the game, guys. Back to the game. We're getting off track. So as we look over, Soul Reaver looks over to you. Well then, friends, I will bid you adieu. We will meet again in a week when you return to your camp.
Understood.
I do hope so.
And with that, Soul Reaver will leave the party.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Who was that?
That was a new ally that we somehow managed to scrounge up. By some miracle.
Huh.
I honestly, I think he's just more pitying us at this point.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Pity to you, maybe, but he told me I was his friend.
Gazrog just walks away. He's grabbed the slaves and is walking.
Is it nighttime or fresh
Oh, yeah,
morning?
you guys have slept, so it's back to morning. You guys have a day's march ahead of you.
I got a question.
Yes, Camp?
Because we have a map, correct?
You do have a world map.
Okay, would proficiency in Navigator's tools help me navigate through the mountains?
Well, yes and no. I mean,
Okay.
a map only shows you where the main roads are. It's not like such a detailed thing where it's like crevices or anything like that.
Yeah.
Again, like the map basically says there are mountains here.
Yeah, okay, that's all good. I was just wondering because I took Navigator's tool just because I couldn't think of anything else, and I was like, I wonder if it's actually applicable.
The navigator's tools are more like navigating the ocean.
More to like sea. Yeah, that's what I
Like,
thought.
No,
It's
calligrapher's tools is for making maps. Navigator's tools is
Calligrapher's
things for.
tools is writing.
No, sorry, not cartographer's. Sorry.
Cartographer's tools.
I don't know. For
Photographer
some reason, I keep
making
getting those
maps.
confused.
Yeah, but navigator's tools is for sailing. Cartographer's
Yeah.
tools is like for making a
Map
map,
making.
but it's not useful for helping you. You would just basically what that would do is allow you that coming. What I would do is I'd say if you came back, you would know exactly where everything is if you're making a map, right?
Yeah,
So
well, I don't have
backtrack.
cartographers, I just have navigators.
Yeah,
I
navigator's
was
tools
just,
won't help you here. That's like, hey, I know where the
Yep.
North Star is. We're going north. It's not going to help you at all with the mountains.
Yep, all good. I was just wondering.
Yeah, so you guys get yourselves together, gather the slaves. The little mongrel folk kind of look at you. They're little, massive, like little teeth and big eyes.
God, these
Oh,
things need to be put
melons.
out of their misery.
Well, as soon as we get to the draw, we can drop them off there. I don't think they would really much care of who's working whatever they are working. Just as long as they are muscles they do not have to see later.
So what are they?
If I remember correctly, at least from what Solar even described them as, failed experiments.
That would be correct.
Oh,
If I put my money on it, I'm willing to bet it was those mages.
how long was they out?
About 4 days, give or take.
Well, it happened in 4 days.
Well, it was mostly just travel, and then messing up another opportunity to make good. But oh well. We're here now. We can only look forward.
Also, we're going to the same place to trade the slaves in?
Yes. If I can make a recommendation, we should be heading by roads this time. Forests and areas are getting a bit too chaotic for us.
There are no
Okay.
roads.
Oh, isn't there? Okay.
No, this yellow line is just like the
Our path.
movement we plotted.
Yeah, that was the path
Yeah.
you decided to travel by.
Okay.
I
So
don't
the
think
draw are right
Ezra-
here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The blue dot.
Okay. Should we try to get a couple more dwarves, or no?
I turn to Vic, shrugs. If we pass any on the way, we can just capture them, I suppose.
I would suggest sneakily capturing them instead of charging them this time, though.
Butter sticks? Novik? I mean, sorry, not Novik, Novik and, Gazrog?
Shrugs. Look, I did ask you. Sneaking and capturing are not my strong suit.
Butter sticks?
Neither is it mine. And I just, loudly walk a couple of steps and then jingle the splint maybe.
That's alright. As long as you're far away, I think you can come in if we get too overwhelmed. Between
Sure.
me and Eat Meat and Lyra could probably take on anything. But you guys can come in. Oh, don't worry, I will have him on a leash if he steps even 1 foot out of line.
I think it's very clear that we lost our previous selfie members.
Yeah. But We can't. We need just a couple more, at least to look presentable. That's all I'm saying. If we're on the road, at least, or if we're anywhere near some settlements.
Presentable in what way?
Having more than just 6 people, or is it 7? Yeah, 7 people on our lap. We had 12, and they were all healthy at least. Those other 5 are looking like they're about to pass out any day now.
As you look over towards the 5 mongrel folk, you just see like one of them have his tongue hanging out at the side of his mouth, kind of looking at you derpily.
I rest my case. Whatever that means.
Well, it's
Eat Meat is also kind of walking around with his tongue hanging out of his mouth, looking around derpily.
this is the outcome of your failures, and as such, you're just going to have to roll with it.
Actually, hold on, no, I'm retconning that. Eat Meat is fashioning a grass skirt to go along with Gus's crown.
With his tongue hanging out to the side of his mouth as he's concentrating to build the grass skirt.
Sure. Let me know if I have to roll for that again.
Sure, yeah, roll me a sleight of hand to see how well you make his grass skirt.
Good luck.
I was joking! You don't have to...
Come on, first roll of the day. Let's see how this day's gonna turn out.
Oh my god.
Natural
He rolled like a nat
20.
20 for the crown. He's gonna roll like a 5 for this one.
Oh,
Somehow
my
we
God.
just set it on fire as he's putting it on Gus.
Wait, sleight of hand for this one, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, I was so close! I was so close! Ooh! Ooh!
So as you make the grass skirt, does not go very well. It's kind of falling a bit. You're not quite sure. You forgot the string, but you kind of put it around Gus, and it looks more just like a bunch of like random like strains of random grass on around his waist than anything.
Michael. I love when he has absolutely no context when he comes back. Don't question anything. Just grab a cactus. Let's go.
So as you guys gather yourselves up and continue forward with the slaves, you guys are just heading straight for the drow camp?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe if we can find some pets, I mean, like some animals that would be good offerings too. That could be a good one.
I think you just need to take the L, my dude.
Fine. Okay. I'm just trying.
We could
Yeah,
find
we've
that
been trying for
unicorn
the
again.
past in-game, like, week.
I'm trying to polish this turn, man. I'm sorry.
Look,
I think
you can polish a turd to a dime. It doesn't matter if the person that wants to buy it is gone.
That's true. Let's just go.
so. As you guys make it towards the camp, you march for another full day, tired and weary, dragging along your slaves who've been kind of resisting you along the way, but due to your party's larger and more intimidating companions, prevent them from breaking free. Yes, I'm not going to screw you guys and have them make an escape attempt. I think we have enough. You guys finally come about towards the area where you guys have meet the drow. In the distance, you see what looks to be a cave in the side of the mountaintops, in this forested, dark area of the mountains.
We're just gonna pull Novik aside and cast Dark Vision on him, just in case. You know, who knows?
Okay. So as you guys, how are you guys approaching the cave?
Just announce ourselves.
It's like normally,
Yep.
Aggressively.
just casually walking.
Aggressively, come out or I'll kill you.
Hey, I gotta ask. I never know with you guys.
Slow-mo Baywatch walk.
Explosions in the background.
Michael Bay explosions in the back.
I feel like it would be a slow-mo walk. It would set to cool music, but we accidentally put the wrong music up with the DJ, and it just turns out to just be like something really uncool. Just like
Careless whisper.
Careless whisper with all of the derpy abomination slaves.
yeah.
I think the song would be "They're Coming to Take Me Away" at this point with this group. But in any case,
No. Happy together.
uh,
I still get my careless whisper.
so as you guys approach,
Also,
the
if we're doing a slow motion walk, can I have like a slow motion burp to go along with it?
sure, as you guys boondock saints walk towards the cave. You guys approach the cave, and as you see there, as you get close, you see three figures emerge from the cave. Two of which you see two heavily armed drow, and with long swords and short swords in each hand, red capes and scale armor, very handsome, identical looking. You figure they could be twins.
Oh god, it's been so long since I've seen someone with competence. It's
Behind
crazy.
them, walking forward, you see a beautiful female drow woman. Long white hair, purple gown dress, and in her hand she carries what looks to be a whip. But at first, what looks to be a whip with 9 heads, you see that the whip starts moving on its own and starts slithering about as you notice the whip is actually lengths of snakes tied together. And they kind of curl around her as she walks towards all of you.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I look at the snake whip and go, man, if only I was alive.
This is the woman.
Okay.
And these are the
Nice.
twins.
Oh, hey. Drizzt? I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Dritz? Not
Drizzt?
quite, though it's
Drizzt?
similar.
No? Ah.
It's not Dritz, because Dritz, the eye colors are wrong for Dritz. But it's the dual sword fight,
fair
yeah.
enough.
They're fucking dark elves. They all look the same.
How racist are you, Michael?
Michael's a racist.
Dark elves are dark elf lives matter, Michael.
Oh god. Alright.
It's a joke. Anyways, as you walk
No,
over,
Drizzt has a green cloak. Never mind.
and a hood, he's a ranger. In any case, as she walks towards you, she goes, "Well, it's about time all of you have arrived. I've been waiting here for several days. Honestly, we were about to leave, but it seems you finally showed."
You see one of the twins in the background just hand a few coins to the other one, looking a little smug when he gets the coins.
Rasha will
Oh,
get down on one knee
Please
and just like
steal my
bow her
dead
head.
heart.
I apologize for the delay. We were ambushed. Luckily, we were able to keep most of the slaves intact and find a couple of new ones.
Roll me a disadvantage deception check. Yes. She looks behind, seeing Gus, a dwarf woman, and 5 mongrel folk, raises an eyebrow and goes, "Really? You say you got most of
This-
them?"
You see the twins in the background just... Now it's the coins are being handed the other way, and just like it looks like a few more coins, and then there's a look of defeat and satisfaction on each of their respective faces.
This is your offering to the Drow Empire, is it?
Yes. Rasha kind of just rubs her brow. We were run, like I said, ambushed. Have you heard of Konan Fudar? Apparently is some kind of noble.
who?
You know what? That's probably better if you don't know. Trust me.
I would assume so. My name is, by the way, Zalis Ulier. These are my Corsants, Jaggeth and Nilodrin.
Hi. Hey.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
I am Scoutmaster Rasha. Or formerly.
I'm sure it's a pleasure to meet us too. I'd like to meet us. So would I. I think we're pretty nice folk.
Jaggeth?
I love how you made the intimidating drow gods Irish.
Look, I feel intimidated.
I mean, at this point, I think we all would be intimidated by a box of Captain Crunch cereal.
Very well, and who are the rest of your companions, Rasha?
Rasha will step back and allow the others to introduce themselves.
Just potato sticks if you care for someone that's already dead. He shrugs.
Eat meat.
Lyra,
Don't be polite. Don't be impolite and introduce yourself. Sorry.
Eat Meat will just kind of stand there as a piece of drool starts dribbling down his mouth, staring
Can Rasha-
blankly forward.
Can Rasha snap him in the back of the head?
Slap Eat Meat in the back of the head?
Yes. Put your tongue away.
You gotta do a little hop to do it, given your height difference, but sure.
I apologize. He is. Let's just say he is more muscle than brain.
She looks over at Eat Meat. Trolls, what do you expect?
You should expect a lot less. Trust me.
And a little cobalt, I see.
This one's a
Hello.
I
joke,
would
Daphne.
expect a troll.
What's your name, little cobalt?
my name is Lyra.
Nice to meet you, Lyra. I do like your color.
Thank you.
Oh, they do say purple is color of royalty. Yeah, but I'm more of a fan of reds and maroons.
In any case, the Minotaur.
My name is Dornovic.
Turnovic, well... The six of you and the ogre?
Gazrog.
Well, the six of you are just in time, but your offerings are rather pitiful, I have to admit, I will say. What are those things, anyways?
Failed magic experiments from a cave.
No, they were. If I recall correctly, they could be. Are you aware of the magic college, a little south from here?
There is
These are-
no reason to sugarcoat it. This woman isn't stupid.
Clever of you to notice, Etanovic. Yes, I am not an idiot.
I said it was a theory. I apologize.
In any
They are,
case,
as Lyra said, they are failed experiments.
she looks over at the kind of drooling, idiotic simpletons. One of them just starts sticks his finger in his ear and just goes in there and pulls out the wax, sniffs his finger and licks it. Yes, failures indeed.
Well, if nothing else would be a little entertaining. It could be fun to put them in through the ringer.
Oof.
Rasha is going to pull Gazrog and Artanovic aside and just say, I think if we're going to come back with the other weapons, at least we can do is try to offer service in exchange for the rest of the goods. Because I don't even think we're going to get half of the magic items requested.
It's actually a good suggestion.
Guys, and I point towards Eat Meat, who is slowly
Walking forward?
No.
I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on Eat Meat right now. I'm not even holding back this time.
I want to see the drow kill him.
Sure.
I'm
Not
roll
doing
me an-
anything. Literally just walked forward. That's all I did. Just kind of wandering.
That misses as it snaps out as you walk forward to eat meat. Zalis looks over and she goes, "And what do you want, troll?"
Silence is the answer, by the way.
Atronovic will lean on his great axe, really expecting something fun to happen. He plants it in front of him and leans forward on it and is just waiting for the.
Is Dracos around
No.
where arch nemesis? Cool.
You do see the twins kind of stop their bantering for a moment and kind of step up. One of them just saying, "Hey there, I think you should probably step off there. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to wander into our little home there. I want to step back."
Eat Meat, please. We've already been through so much. I do not need you to make this situation that much worse. Please. Rasha is almost you could there's a small croak in her voice. It's just in the please parts. Thank you. I apologize. He tends to wander a little bit. In any case, we do have slaves, and we realize that they're not exactly high quality. But
She
we
looks
are
over
capable in...
As you say the high quality moment, you look over at her and she kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, "You don't say."
But we...
I mean, to be fair, they can be. I believe they can be a bit entertaining. We, put them through the Coliseum.
But we are mostly capable in a skirmish as long as we're not completely overwhelmed. If you would be willing, we'd be willing to sell a service. Maybe go and help you take care of a problem for you in exchange for the rest of the magic items, if that would be acceptable to you.
So you wish to perform a task for us to make up for your pitiful offerings?
Yes.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I cast Enhance Ability on myself, please?
You would have had
Please.
to do that before this started.
Please, God.
You can't
Please.
ask to buff yourself after Heath calls for a roll.
Oof. She
Wait,
looks at...
disadvantage because you're still exhausted.
No, they're
No,
not
no,
exhausted.
I'm
No, you took the long one.
Yeah, the deception disadvantage because it was such a terrible lie. We got most of them. But you look at what's there, and they knew what to expect. I mean...
It was a try. It was worth a shot.
Yeah, if she looks over at you, she's,
Or Six's jaw just slackens ugh.
I don't really see giving you the magical weapons for service. You don't exactly strike me as the most competent fighters ever. As proven by your... What was it? I was referred to as Remol talking to your goblin necromancer through magic that you would be... we would be receiving 13 or so slaves. Of course, we expected maybe a few might die. But... And looks over again at the only 2 slaves she expects you took with at the beginning, and then the 5 mongrel folk, which is obviously not what you were supposed to be getting. And goes, "This is rather low quality to say the least. But
Let us at least... Oh, sorry. I just pretend that Rasha didn't say anything.
okay, but I suppose if you're willing to do a worthwhile service, we have something to give you that we will give you, let's say, half of what we promised. Which is rather good, considering at best I was planning to just give you a single weapon and let you be on your way.
That is fair.
I'll admit that is significantly more than I expected when I joined this sorry band.
And with the this is out of character, but with the Oni on our side, it probably actually turned out better than expected for our group of very merry idiots.
Except the Oni's not there.
I know.
She looks over at each of you, goes, if you so desire to prove yourselves worthwhile, there are a few creatures that you could perhaps clear out for us in the Underdark.
Now,
How
I
far?
have one question for you here.
Yes.
Do we get to kill them?
Oh, most definitely.
And I'm in.
How far away is the creatures? And we can take care of it.
There's about a day's journey from here. They sometimes have proven to be bothersome in our ways. Getting in the area, causing us strife. Not that we couldn't clear them out ourselves, but we never had the willingness to take care of it.
Right, Rosh is going to turn to Rayla. I know you're not assigned to always. I know if you. I know you're not forced to join us on this mission, and if you are not interested, we'd be willing to let you head back to camp with Sylvie. But if you are willing to give us another shot, I'd very much appreciate your help in clearing these things out.
I don't see how tagging along with you couldn't lead for another good few days of entertainment. I might as well.
Rasha just gives a smile and says, well, let's just say you'll be most surprised of how stupid things can get. I happily will accept that challenge on my own terms. I will not speak for the rest of the party, though. She'll look to the rest of the group.
Look, you point me at something to kill and you don't even need to give me a reward.
Don't put it out, please. Where?
Don't assume I'm part of your sorry band beyond this mission.
What information can you give us?
The creatures you are looking for are large in nature and rather deadly, but giant bird-like creatures. We have vicious hooks for hands.
Can I roll nature to see if I can figure out what they are?
I am going to say with disadvantage because it's not like you're an Underdark creature.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. You know very little of the Underdark. You're not generally known in the area of the thing. Could be anything.
Okay.
Well, I suppose after this you could take care of these creatures then for us. Be warned, though, it's not
Just
for
gonna
the
look at-
faint of heart.
Good joke.
Tendevik shrugs. As long as it's straightforward, I'm sure. No, I hope this group can manage.
Big wings, hooks for hands.
Is there any weaknesses or tactics we should know about beforehand.
Nothing that I particularly am aware of. As I say, they just tend to be vicious creatures. They tend to kill and rip people apart. Some intelligence, but I do not know if they have a language or not. Never bothered to find out.
I heard they make good eats, though.
Alright.
No need to talk to them. We just gotta kill them.
Yes. Their corpses to be brought back to us as proof.
Do you how many there are, or is there a whole nest of them, or other
There's
things like that?
As I said, we don't know a lot about them. We know there's more than 2.
Fair enough.
Are heads acceptable, or do you need a full corpse?
Heads would be enough. Proof of their deaths.
Oh, this is exciting. I am so excited right now.
I have no qualms with this.
Well, then let's rest up for the night and head out there in the morning. It is night still. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aha! Twin! Comrade, they were twins all along!
Oh my god.
Trolls.
You just see the twins just kind of give a yeah as soon as she says that. She's not wrong.
Wouldn't it be funnier if the twins were like, "Holy fuck! Wait, who and what?"
Wait, my brother?
What? Did she give us directions? I was just gonna like hand wave.
Yeah,
and be like,
she,
I would also ask for direction.
No, she told us they were half a day's walk in that direction, so.
They're in the Underdark.
In the Underdark, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
By the way-
days, about a day's journey in the Underdark towards where these tunnels are. Basically,
way-
you'll...
Well, I was just gonna say, as you guys were like talking about like taking on this job, you just saw the twins in the background just kind of like whispering to each other. You could just see one of them holding up like 2 fingers, kind of looking at you guys, and then just kind of like the other one just got shaking and going, holding up 4 fingers, and nod and shake hands.
Oh, that's how much we're gonna die. I'm gonna just shake my head and just pull all 6 fingers up.
The twins just kind of look, give you a thumbs up. Smiles.
What?
Rasha's just gonna
Oh, wait,
give
hold
like
up,
a
hold up, guys,
sarcastic thumbs up.
Yeah, hold up, guys. What's that, Josen?
What's the Underdark?
Okay, Josen, so the Underdark is basically under a cave of underground networks that's under the earth, where vicious
so
and
like where
dark
we got-
monsters... Huh?
So like where we got the mongrels, kind of.
Kind of, except these tunnels actually span across the entire planet. And there's basically where
okay.
the Drow and the Duragar live, as well as
Okay.
vicious dark monsters.
Fine.
Generally one of the
Thank
most
you.
dangerous places in the D&D universe.
Let's just
Like-
say it's basically just the edgy plane.
It's just deep caves, basically, and very expensive.
To be fair, there are some very lovely sights in the Underdark.
Providing you don't mind getting eaten alive by creatures.
Well, I mean,
Look, it's
dangerous,
just
yeah, but there's lovely sights down there.
It's just as dangerous as the overworld, to be honest.
It depends how far you go deep inside.
Also, how many walls we have for eat meat to hit and make noise off of.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
There's always walls in the Underdark.
You guys assume I need walls.
All right, eat meat. Say goodbye to Gus. We're traveling alone for a bit now.
Oh no! Oh,
You knew this day would come.
do I have to? All right, you know what? Just
Don't worry, we'll find something. We'll find something else
let
for
him-
you to.
let him go. I could fight over. I could kick and scream over it, but fine. I think-
Tantrum.
To make your life easier, Gus, are you about to like make it like look like you're about to cause a problem?
Well, no. Basically, I was just gonna kind of like they were gonna say, "All right, we'll leave the slaves here with you," and then Eat Meat would walk off with Gus. Like he just like kind of doesn't see him
Let
as a
him.
slave anymore.
Let him stay with Gus.
I think we're playing with enough.
Actually, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. I think if you guys do a good enough persuasion check, if you really want to be rid of Eat Meat, I could say that I could sort of mercy kill the character by saying he stays here with Gus as the sort of like willing
That's your
slave.
call, Jet. That's
that's
your
your
call.
call,
I'm just
Jet.
joking
Yeah,
around.
cool.
Do what you want, man.
No, man.
Do it.
Do what you feel is right. What your character
Do
would
what
do.
your character would do, Jet. We're not going to judge you for that. But for the case of this, she looks at you and goes, "Let's take the slaves with us." And she grabs the rope with the slaves and starts pulling them towards as Gus gets yanked forward.
Fine. Take him.
Guys,
He's not even. He's
reminding
not
you.
even going to like argue with it. Like he's just kind of like thinking, okay, Gus is going this way. I guess that's where I'm going.
He's not even tied up. He's just following.
Eat Meat, where are you going? I would
I
ask.
go with my blood brother.
You're
Guys,
Minus
what
the
now?
blood.
Eats meats. We need to go and work on some other things. Gus will be fine. They
Oh, no.
are very
Let him do
capable.
what he wants.
What is
Oh,
with
sure,
the
I won't argue with this small man.
What is with the troll?
Eat meat. I mean, Jet, do you seriously want to get rid of eat meat?
I don't know, man. I wasn't expecting us to actually ever meet the drow.
What the hell, man?
Didn't think we'd get this far. Thought we'd all die. The dreaded day has come. Only do it. Only do it if you want to stop playing Eat Meat.
Well, look, guys, I'm going to make it simple for you, too. Eat Meat being taken away as a slave by the drow, you still got Daddy back at camp.
Yeah, but he chose to. It was his
I-
choice. We didn't
Basically,
do
what
anything.
it,
He didn't die.
So because he's a hermit, essentially what he would do is just kind of say, you know, he's not a slave in his mind. He's just following Gus, and as long as no one tells him, he'd be none the wiser.
Okay, for the sake of this, she looks over at Eat Meat. We'll play it out and see what happens, because as I do, I always let you guys do what you want to do, but I play the world as it goes. Zalus looks over at Eat Meat walking along with Gus. He goes, "What are you doing?" Jet.
Jet?
Silence is the answer.
Oh. Jet, you also vanished from roll 20. Oh, there you are.
What is the troll doing?
I have
I don't know.
There's
but it
something
looks
about
like he
blood
wants to be your
brothers.
problem now.
Maybe it's a bonus. He's trying to give himself up as a bonus. I'm not sure. I do press record in my mental headspace because I think Grumble Grim would want this in the report.
Eat meat.
But
If you go with
what I
Gus,
understand, he is very attached to that human slave.
He is comrade.
Yes, his comrade. I mean, if he willingly goes with you, you can probably convince him to do whatever you need.
I'm just thinking right now with the trolls back at home, do we really want to come back with one Oni and lose two?
Can we just say that maybe the Oni is now like Eat Meat but better?
I don't think that Eat Meat's father would leave the group just because Eat Meat went off on his own, because I mean, Eat Meat was already a hermit.
Probably not, no. But here's the okay. I'm fine with you doing this, Chet. Are you going to be able to generate a character in the next 5 minutes? Is the question.
I could make one for him. Just like a temporary one.
I'm fine. I'm fine with this, but you got a
Doesn't
character
the no
in mind,
exist?
Jet? Because
Yes, I'm fine with it. I'll just be really quiet for like a couple of minutes, and then when something starts up, that's when suddenly I'll pop in with this other character.
fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and make your new character as Eat Meat looks about. And as Eat Meat is wandered off into the darkness, fine, we'll take the troll as well.
Lyra calls out before Eat Meat leaves. Aw, my entertainment left.
Real
No,
quick
no, like,
question,
we'll find-
Heath.
Yes.
Does the addition of a troll to the slaves increase our reward?
Given what Eat Meat has been saying or doing, it might decrease it.
The twins just give a concerned look. It's just like, really taking him, boss? Yeah, it seems a little slow.
Oh, can I just say right now, I am so excited for what Jet's new character is going to be now.
Jet's
I'm actually
going,
somewhat scared, but excited at the same time.
Jet's
Bill
going
is
through
sorcerer.
characters like popcorn.
Could you generate me a new character?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll give you a character sheet so you can build a character. As you guys move forward, ready to the go. So go. Oh,
The surprises never end. I just want to say.
yeah.
I want you to know, if Raznoth was here, he absolutely immediately would have been like, "Would you like a free troll?"
Not even
What was
as
the
for
first thing? He was like,
From
"This is
Africa.
pitiful.
Just
We'll
say,
throw the
"Here, you
troll
want
in
free-"
as goodwill."
So is
No,
Eat,
not even for goodwill. It's just like, here, have a troll on your side.
So as Eat Meat
You're
is
a problem now.
okay. As Eat Meat is led to the dark abyss, you hear Zalus goes, "You will get your weapons after you have completed your mission with the hooks. We will wait deep in the cave at this location." She will give you like a little map of the underground tunnel. "Meet us at this location here." She circles it. "When you've completed your task, and you will receive your half of the weapons."
Understood.
Sounds fair.
Gus's
we'll
grass
get-
skirt will fall off of him and blow into the wind and, and hauntedly follow the party now.
So
And a
we're just
hawk.
gonna
And a hawk comes around and grabs the grass skirt and just it's never seen again.
Now you guys are
Yeah.
being followed by a grass skirt and a cowboy hat.
So,
As the party gathers
All I gotta
themselves,
do is add some possessed wooden sandals, and you'll have yourself half a party.
it's just a mishmash of like all three personalities that just fight each other. It's kind of like a hellish star.
so the drows exit and leave. Eat Meat along with them. God knows what's going to happen to him, though I know.
Gus is just lamenting
He's
everything.
leaving with a giant smile on his face.
Yep,
Gus
just-
is just crying.
just like the dog that wags his tail as he's about to be put down.
Oh, now you made me
He's still-
think of.
He's still talking to Gus, though. As they're leaving, you can hear it. Eat
Gus,
meat.
we are
He
going on
lived as he
adventure.
died.
God, now you made me think of that one book. What was it called? The one where the guys are on the farm and then there's Lenny and he's.
Oh, I know the book you're talking. That's
Oh yeah. What's it called?
All right, guys, so
of
I'm
Vice-
going
no.
to do this whole thing really fast, so just continue forward and imagine there is a silent person somewhere.
Don't worry, Jet. I will
Yeah,
get
it's
you
of my
involved
command.
as soon as you get your character built. I will give you a place to come in. Anyways, as you guys gather yourselves together, are you camping inside or outside of the Underdark?
Probably outside would probably be safer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys camp outside of the cave. So as you guys get yourselves ready, set up camp as the night sky comes up. What are your watches going to be?
I can help watch.
I don't know if we'll take first watch since
Okay.
he's got the the dark vision before it.
Lyra can be
fades?
second because I got good night vision too.
Okay.
Roush will take third since it's dawn is starting to crack a little bit. So
So that's your 3 watches. Gazrog, are you going to... what, are you sharing a watch?
Yeah, they'll take whatever. Let me roll.
And I'll take everything that Gazrog's not in.
Second watch.
Okay, so as first watch, it goes about Porostix and Novik. The pair of you are together as you sit down ready with the campfire roaring, looking out into the night. Roll me perception checks, and if you wish to speak with each other, go right ahead.
Ooh, look at that juicy roll.
Nice.
And, if the night is uneventful.
Next
Oh,
Oh,
time.
I'm talking, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I Tanovic will also have a chat.
Okay.
So like at some point in the night, probably like fairly soon into the watch. Actually, probably after like 15 minutes, Tanovic will just look up at Porostix. So, you're Ember Flicker's latest creation.
Latest. Sure. I don't know if he made other ones before me, but yeah.
I assume Itanovic would be familiar with previous creations prior to leaving Blood Valley.
Yeah, you would have a decent idea that Ember Flicker is. This is not the first undead construct that Ember Flicker has made. He's experimented with not only humanoids, but probably also animals, including Corvians, buzzards, dogs.
Would I know, is Porostix like his most successful one, or is it just free will which makes him unique?
Porostix is not the most powerful thing Ember Flicker has ever made, but he's the only thing that Ember Flicker has been able to make while on this side due to just lack of ingredients and time. His free will is unique.
Okay. Yeah, so as we're doing that, what is Porostix? Is he like sitting down? Is he in like little sentry mode? What's he doing?
B-Rab.
Ooh,
Oh,
lost my mic.
I'm muted. I'm sorry. He's standing up. His back's towards the tree, and he's kind of like, as you say, in sentry mode, where he's like he scans, and then he tends to like shift and like move around as the shift progresses. But we're just chatting, so he's just standing there at the tree.
Yeah. Well, as we're talking about this, yeah, as he says that, he will stand up and he'll just walk over to you and just kind of loom over you for a moment.
Is there a problem?
You're not as powerful as some of his previous creations. I do wonder what he's thinking.
Great, that really boosts the confidence. I feel so alive right now.
See, he decided to imbue you with a spark of wit. That's new. Perhaps that's why he sent you with these. He looks at the sleeping group. Sorry, bunch. Oh, those are good stats.
That was weird.
yeah, first
Oh,
one.
take the second one. Take the second one. Yeah. Perhaps that's why he sent you with them.
So what were his other creations like? You said they were stronger, but I don't see them. So did they die? Were they killed? Re-killed? Whatever?
I would presume they have been left in the Blood Valley until such a time that we can liberate those we left behind. I'm not sure what went into your creation. You seem different, though. How curious.
So what are you two, Master Grommelgrimp?
Not much. Perhaps a curious specimen, but no one of notice. You would know that Grommelgrimp is always curious, always searching for more knowledge. There are certain abilities that even he cannot reach.
Sure. But that just goes for everyone.
This is true. And what is your opinion on this, since you seem to have been gifted the ability to have one?
On what specifically? This. And then he kind of
On-
points towards the cave entrance, or this, and he gestures towards the whole party.
No. On you.
For me.
Yes.
I don't know where to begin. On my new life.
That would be a start. You are a skeleton. Some would say a mockery of nature. Something that is dead should not be brought back. Yet here you stand. Here you talk.
Right. I didn't really think of it like that, or I just don't feel like that really bothers me now that I'm thinking about it. I know I'm already dead, so I don't really value myself that highly. But if I had extra time that's been granted to me right now, I'd do what I can to help the living.
By this point, Ternavik would have backed off as well. He would have sat back down or something.
Okay. Just stands there. Didn't really flinch when you came close. Just keeps chatting.
And what of your memories? Do you retain any?
Bits and pieces. Nothing concrete or clear. I think I was a smooth skin before. Or maybe a scaled skin. I couldn't see in the dark. I was for sure about that one.
Hmm. Given
And
that you
just
were
a
made,
lot of anger. I remember that.
looks around, seems to be natural for this situation.
Yes.
You do interest me. Very curious.
Do you think I should not be
And
here? Do you share in the opinion that the dead are, or undead like me, are abominations and shouldn't exist?
not necessarily. Typically, undead are tools for the Morally ambiguous wizards. You seem to be different. I have yet to make up my mind. Let me ask you this. What are your opinions of your companions here?
Well, I haven't. The only one that I've really spent a decent amount of time with is Sir Gazrog over there. And Gromel Grimp thinks of him highly for his job. And he's capable. I very much dislike that meat sack he hangs out with.
That would be of
But
note.
I can't pinpoint why. And I know it's not the radiant magic, something else. And since Gazrog, by association, has worked with Rasha and yourself now, then I think of you and her somewhat highly. I don't know what to make of Lyra. She works for the big, and he gestures up, and, like,
The
waves his
Oni.
hands. Yes, that guy. He
In
seems
my
powerful,
opinion,
very.
in my opinion, fighting alongside someone tells you all you need to know. Lyra seems capable. Skilled, even.
Well, that's great. We need all the help we can get after what I've seen.
Perhaps I will discuss you further with Grummelgrimp when we return. You do interest me.
Sure, go ahead. It's a shame. He kind of glances at towards the tip of his pipe.
What is a shame?
It feels wrong now because there used to be a flag on this. But guess I lost it in the kerfuffle when Gazra collected my remnants.
I think I can understand. Would it feel better to use a substitute until you can replace what you lost?
Hmm. Yes.
Here, and he'll hand you his halberd.
Are you sure? I can still use the pike. I can just imagine the flag still there. And it should be okay. I don't want to disarm you or anything. You seem very capable. I don't want to weaken you anymore.
No, the halberd is just a backup.
If he continues to
you
offer it, he just takes.
yeah, you would have noticed by now that typically he has his great axe at the ready, and the halberd's always like just left on his back.
Okay. Just take it. Halberd. He kind of gives you a nod of thanks.
He'll just return the nod and return back to his watch.
Yeah. Feel free to ask me any more questions if you have some. I'll be happy to answer them, but I'll also just get back to my work now if you don't mind.
Yes, perhaps another time.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you guys rest for your sleep and your watch ends, nothing occurs. You wake up Lyra and Gazrog for their watch,
Mhm.
as the kobold and the ogre are awoken.
I crumple into sleeping mode. Dry bone style.
Anything?
Nothing of note. It has been quiet.
Very well. Just kind of gives him a nod. Makes his way to.
Before I
He'll
go,
return it before settling down.
Gazro, I just want to say thank you for, you know, collecting my bits.
There's no need to thank me. We need capable people.
he nods and then goes to rest. Goes off. And out of your way.
I assume perception check.
But for you and Lyra is also taking the watch with you.
Yeah. I don't know why that's a disadvantage, but it's 19.
Look at those juicy rolls coming from the big boys.
I mean, kobolds aren't really big.
Uh,
We're kind of.
You rolled a 9. Gazrog rolled a 19.
so as you guys, you look about each one. You guys look about if you'd like. Seems to be a quiet night. If you wish to converse, Josen and Gazrog, feel free. As you guys are on your watch.
Does Lyra look like she's curious about Gazrog at all? Because Gazrog's... He's pretty darn strange at this point. He's not gonna make an effort to talk. He's drained. He's just gonna sit and keep watch. But if Lyra was to disturb him, he'll make conversation.
Nah, you can just watch.
Okay. Fair enough then.
As you guys look about, though, Holy Meat just looks over. Sure is it difficult being a little dragon girl?
Why does this thing talk?
It's a smooth skin.
Ugh. Their children make good ribs. That's about it.
Wouldn't be surprised.
That was the Oni's favorite food. Baby back ribs.
It was a delicacy for me once upon a time, but I just eat whatever meat that I can get my hands on these days.
That's a good way to go about things when you're traveling.
Tastes hardly an issue these days. Or is a kobold like you with an Oni?
He found me when I was... made me his cook.
I'm surprised he didn't eat you.
Same.
Did
Maybe
he?
every big creature needs a companion of some sort. Like you have your smooth skin.
I don't know if I would use the word companion.
Yeah, I thought we got along pretty well.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
No, he's a channel for more divine energy. It's rather useful.
I used to be a cleric.
Oh, of course you used to be a cleric.
Well, now he's a lot more useful.
What exactly does he do?
A variety of different things. Healing magic. They allow me to enhance my strikes with divine energy.
Healing magic must be useful to this group.
Indeed. There's too many instances where others have gone down. I do miss having a cleric of our own. But a shaman can work in a pinch.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
What about yourself? What role do you play?
I am good at sneaking and thieving.
Just don't go taking what doesn't belong to you and what might belong to an old woman.
I shall steer clear of hags.
Good. He just continues staring out.
Okay. So as you guys finish your watch, you look about, nothing occurs. As the time goes on, I think our watch is over. Yeah. Hello, dog lady, it's your turn.
Ah,
I hate
screw it.
this.
Rasha will just
Sorry, Andy, what'd you say? Oh, Andy, you there? Is anybody there? Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh.
out
Say
heat.
that
Okay,
way.
there we
There's
guys go.
anarchy.
Okay, guys.
Actually,
When
I-
Michael's like natural 20 killed so many people that had to be retconned.
Listen, I have listen, in terms of things I can do, I have as much power as Heath. If need be, I can run the game if he, for whatever reason, just...
You weren't even allowed to give me inspiration.
Guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We wasted our
Hello.
opportunity. Michael is a genius in disguise. Distracting us with
Whoa.
In
I don't
any
know what you're
case,
talking about.
Scratch.
I already maxed out all of my stats to 20.
in any case, guys, you guys can get back. So I cut off when you were talking, Andy. What did you say?
Rasha will just get up and say, good morning, holy mate, and good morning to you, Gazrog. Anything happened while I was passed out in happier memories?
No, nothing of note.
Well, perfect. I'll make sure to keep up your track record then. And Rasha will take one of Gazrog's, like the side of Gazrog's belt, and just pull it up so she can pull herself up instead of just getting up herself. Alright, you go and rest up now. I'll take it from here.
He nods and rests up against the tree.
Is there like a boulder Rasha can sit up on top of? Just, give slight height advantage?
Sure, I'll say there's something nearby. It doesn't really matter.
Alright, Rasha will just sit on top of it and kind of put like an arrow into the on her string of her bow and just kind of occasionally stretch it a little bit, just work on her arm a bit.
I also
Okay.
just reform. Boop. And watch.
You in sensitive mode, Putter Sticks, or are you just sleeping still?
No, I can watch with you. I have rested enough. Perks of being already dead.
Sometimes I've always been curious. Do you still have the emotions of your past self, or are you just like the bones say?
No, I still have emotions. Just it surprises me every time that sometimes I don't feel anything when I think that I should.
Huh. I guess it'd be kind of odd to. That would explain, though, why you would had killed Druckle. Truth be told, even if he was slightly annoying, even if he was skilled in some aspects, it was nice to have a quiet moment. So, thank you for that.
Who are we talking about? I blacked out, I'm sorry.
Nothing, it's fine.
No, it's sure.
Here, you better rest up, because you took quite the beating, and you also kind of were out for 4 days. Better to have you in full working condition by Maureen.
It's okay, I can stay up with you.
I appreciate it.
I already took my time piecing my soul back together from the endless abyss of the void that's trying to claim me all the time because I'm supposed to be dead. But no biggie.
Rasha's gonna start looking through her bag. I noticed that you were, had lost your flag. Just wondering if I still have mine. Does not seem like I do. Sorry. I would have offered to do it.
It's okay.
To be honest, I think it was probably stolen from that tea again.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's always a shame losing something you hold dear to your heart.
It does make me feel sad somewhat.
Well, we'll get you a new one. Probably. Or that, or maybe we'll run into a weaver sometime, and we can force them to make you a nice, fresh one instead of the tattered stuff that we usually get from the Hoard.
It'll be fun to stain the fresh one with fresh blood. That would be fun.
Exactly.
That'd be great.
Exactly.
Sure.
Instead of using red dye, we cover it in blood.
That'd be great.
Just 1 second. Never mind. Okay, I just had a text.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
So Rasha is just gonna continue just pulling the string of her bow.
Here we go. Wow.
Oh, right. Perception. Really? I'm rolling terribly today.
Only the big boys.
Oh,
I bet if
boy.
Eat Meat was here, he would have rolled a natural 20.
If only I was big boned.
Here, Potter sticks. Get on my shoulders, and you can have a look there.
I don't think this is how this is going to work like you think it's going to work.
Yeah, it was
So-
a shot.
As you pair of you are
Okay, great.
looking about for your camp, doing your watch, not really paying full attention for whatever reason, you suddenly get this weird vision kind of goes as you get this blinding light appear before you. And you cover your eyes and hear this large cracking sound that just echoes out throughout the entire forest.
Like how loud? Like ear piercing or?
Yeah, like you gotta cover your ears, especially in your
Oh,
case,
Jesus.
Rasha, since your
Basically a dog.
sensitive ears. Yes.
Rasha's
Was
gonna
that-
just clench her eyes and just cover her ears and just like almost go into a fetal position. Like, oh, what the actual fuck is that?
Was that lightning and thunder delay? Like we saw the light, and then after a while we heard the bang?
You think so at first, but as the light kind of it's more like a flashbang.
Right.
But as the light dimmers down, as your guys' vision comes into it, you look before you as you see what looks to be a very odd figure suddenly appear from like this mist of smoke. And Jet, would you like to describe your new character?
Great. Just great.
Standing a marvelous
Ooh.
7'8", the half-orc Kyorg of the Spiral Mind stands before you. A very regal-looking purple, or rather indigo-purple robe about his figure. Nothing else of extreme note except for burning gold eyes. And he stands before the party, looking upon them, and will say, "Be still. I am from the valley. I am of the wilds. But I was sent by our leader to correct our recent mistakes."
What?
Rasha's already like up on her feet, her fingers like drawing the bow. But as soon as he mentions that he's from the Hoard, she'll loosen it a little bit.
Your stupefaction is expected. I am here merely because your group has shown very little promise as of late. They needed to increase your ability, and that is why I am here.
Trust me, I thought I had promised to. It comes
Or-
with the territory.
For fun, Rasha, roll me a history check. You can too, Gazrog, as you wake up to see the orc before you. And actually, so no,
Everyone.
No,
Natural
Vic
20.
as well.
How about that?
okay.
No,
Yeah,
Vic.
because the one I really needed right now.
Internovic and Gazrog, you can both roll as well. Okay. Ironically, Gazrog is the one who doesn't know what's going on. Internovic, you don't really... You've heard rumors of something, but Rasha... By the way, I'm going to be making up, building your backstory here a bit, Jet.
That's fine.
Should I?
We're doing it
roll
live.
into Heath?
No, kiddo, you wouldn't know because you're not. I only had people who from the Valley roll. You're not from Blood Valley, so you would have no idea about this.
Neither
Russia-
am I, Lyra. High five.
Rasha, you
Yep.
have heard of a figure who serves at the side of the Master of the Hoard. A half-orc with a great power and magical ability, kind of supercharged with magical might, and is in fact a cousin to your very leader himself, of Ortos Shadowblade. You've heard of Kyrog, the Spiral Mind. He is a creature of wild magic, created from the valley itself, who has been supercharged by the very essence of the Dark Valley's magic.
Rasha will immediately throw back her bow and just like it takes her a minute because it's still dark out and her eyes are still adjusting. But as soon as she like recognizes him, she just like immediately throws the arrow back into its quiver and her bow on her back and gives her like a full like frontal bow. Like, I am sorry, I did not realize it was a you, Kairock. I am deeply apologetic.
Your admiration is well accepted. Make no mistake, however, this is very much so a step down for me. My demotion to be amongst your group does not sit well with me, yet I am amenable and look ever forward. Expect us to stand on equal terms from this point forward, but no lower.
Oh, don't worry. I never saw you as anything other than equal terms.
Then we will have no qualm.
So
Let's see. I need a defining characteristic of myself. So
I think you've
a,
already found it.
You have
a
wood.
hat.
You have wood sandals.
A cowboy hat is going to come fluttering down from the wind, sort of hanging low to the ground near the party. Kyorg will snatch it out of the air, and as you'll kind of notice that the hat sort of disintegrates into smoke.
I like this guy.
Trust me, he is beyond powerful.
We've really set this up to be real strong. It's gonna be weird when we get into a fight and nothing goes well.
Yeah.
That's fair, but his stats would indicate he's pretty good powerhouse.
And it is nice to not have a spellcaster that is not always who is a hard ass, but not totally a pain in the ass.
Make no mistake, as of yet, the current fields of my magic are more to my benefit as opposed to supporting anyone around me. You understand I've stood alone at the top of a pillar for much of my career.
Well, I hope that your reputation does not get tattered in our incompetence.
I cannot see it getting any more tattered than it already has.
Oh, don't worry. This group will drag you further than you thought possible.
We shall see. Where the rest of this capophagy?
I see
That's
you
a
have
that's a question raised, saying where is like the people who are not here? He's expecting them.
I see you have a lot of differences to get used to outside of the valley.
A couple, are you referring to Eatmeat?
I had heard of this troll, but there were others as well. Goblins. I see the skeleton is here. A fellow half-orc I was most interested in meeting.
Well, I guess we'll start with the most recent.
I turn to
most-
Victor and laughs and walks away.
Rasha will fill him in on what happened with Eat Meats. Although phrasing it more as Eat Meats choosing to go instead of the party just saying, okay, here, take this from us, please.
Okay.
Understandable. I'm sure we will explain to our more dim-witted allies that his choice was his alone. I fear
Exactly.
he will not be missed.
As
Did I
for
say fear? I celebrate he will not be missed.
oh, you've met him?
Let's say the apple does not fall far from the tree.
Rasha is like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna like this one, I think. Okay, as for Quill and Cole, I do not know what happened to Cole. I think they stayed back at camp, if I remember correctly. Quill, went off looking for somebody. He didn't fully tell me where he was looking, but I trust him on it. He is a man of few words, but of great intellect. And as for the two goblins, that one points to Poristix, killed the one with the hat, and the other, well, let's just say thievery does not exactly pay well, especially against monsters.
Interesting. I can see my assistance was direly needed well before it was asked for. Very well.
I think we've trimmed most of the fat off, at least.
At least the fat heads.
Now then, this one. He will approach Lyra and kind of stoop down to her. I smell deep magic from you. What is your story?
I have been sent to accompany this posse of monsters by my kind of owner, the Oni, who is Soul Reaper. Who they have.
An Oni. Yes, that would explain. I had thought that the magic was being drawn from the area to a certain focal point. Where is your master?
He went to the camp ahead of us.
Wait, Heath, did he go back to our war camp?
Yeah, he went back to the war camp.
Oh, okay. I must have missed him on his way then. Passing by.
For your sake, Jet, you're teleported spell into this area. From the Blood Valley. That's why the crack of lightning and stuff was. You instantly transported to them. Your knowledge of this party was because things occurred at camp where they got a hold of the big boss, and he sent his cousin to take care of these idiots. Because somebody got back to camp. Someone got back to tell them what happened.
Yeah.
Rasha right now is just debating whether it'd be just quicker just to leave the Hoard and just live live in isolation now, or head back and just get annihilated by the Hoard leader.
It's
Okay,
yeah.
To make sure I'm understanding this, the Oni got back, told
Not
them what
the Oni.
happened.
Raznoth
Yeah,
returned to
That's
camp, gave a report. They got a hold of the big boss, who sent his cousin to look after you foos.
Kim,
God.
who is Raznoth?
Raznoth is Jet's
Yes.
other, or is Cam's other character. You never met him, Josen.
Okay.
He fled after Conan Fudar beat the crap out of the party.
Nice.
Seems right.
So
Seems
that's
legit.
how we're putting in Jet's character. You were teleported to meet these people to babysit for a
God.
bit.
My favorite part is that when Raznoth comes back, he's gonna be the only one from the party that isn't gonna be like, you need to be babysit.
No, you're getting babysat back at camp. You also fucked up and are not in their good graces.
I didn't fuck up nearly as badly as anyone else.
Yeah, but you are still not in good graces. But in any case, that's side notes. That's just
Oh,
explaining
look at
how
me, Mr.
Cam's character
Backline.
got there and why he's with them at this exact moment. Is why Jet's character is there.
Okay, we'll retcon it to that then. All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Ugh.
Kyorg will fall pensively silent.
Cool. This does not bode well.
Be honest with me. How do you pronounce your character's name? Kyrog? Okay.
Kyorg.
Kyorg. Give it to me straight, Kyrog. If I were to return back right now, what are my chances of me keeping my head?
Oh, I believe the fact that I am here is the very reason why you are allowed to keep your head.
Rashel just give a furrow brow, just like, all right, well, that's fine. Okay.
Make
Rasha's gonna
no
just like-
mistake, though. The errors of your party have aggravated many of the wrong individuals.
I'm honestly considering just giving up now and just going home, but nope. I got a job to do. Alright, everybody up. We got to... Maybe we'll keep our dead
Yes.
head for another week or so, if we're lucky.
Ever forward. The sooner I regain favor myself, the sooner I'll be rid of this gaggle.
If I can make a... I'm just gonna go over to Kyrog and just give a small whisper. Trust me. I thought I was in good graces at one point, but for some reason this party alone is cursed. If I were you, I would ask for another assignment.
Curses happen to be one of my specialties, though.
And
I
let's hope you can
managed
break
to
it.
I managed to rid your party of one particularly lingering curse.
Ah,
Then let's just hope that was enough. Alright, well...
Out of character, I do seriously hope that this character is able to put up or shut up with all of this high and mighty talk he's
It's-
giving.
I mean, you
It's-
are a wild
you're
magic
doomed.
mage, so...
You're
I
doomed.
hope your bark is as bad as your bite.
Only the future shall see.
Well, then there's no point in standing around. The faster we can get this done, the faster we can see if our fates are more prosperous or detrimental.
I'm so grounded when I get home.
Am I to believe that our itinerary leads us back to the war camp?
No. First, we need to deal with something in the Underdark. If you wish,
presume that our mission went much better than it did.
Very well. A
If you
minor
are-
distraction. Let's get it over with.
will nod. All right, let's move. Is everybody up or?
Yeah.
Everyone's been working up at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
So as you guys enter the Underdark, some of you blind at the moment since you're Minotaur.
Yep.
Oh, right, Russia. There you go.
You don't. Oh right.
I love the sound
Underdog.
effect.
What the?
The
Yeah.
dark vision. Down with that.
I just imagine you just like hitting, like just palming his forehead, just be like, there you go.
No. I just go up to him, just poke him on those.
Give him a wet willy.
You can't reach high enough to give me a fucking wet willy.
Oh, Russia is very flexible and very acrobatic. You'd be surprised.
Okay, guys, back on track. So as you guys enter the Underdark, the dark caves of the area surrounding you, moving through the dark corridors. Given the small area map you were given to the track you go, as you guys move along this stretch and start making your way through, what are you guys doing as you wander through the Underdark?
So let's see. I'm down one spell slot.
I don't know.
These are monstrosities, right? Not actual
We don't know.
beasts, I assume.
Your roll left you with nothing to really know about them. You rolled under a 10, you don't know anything.
Okay.
I mean, could you
just
assume
go to the
monstrosity
area, right?
based off the description? You at least know they're not humanoid.
Yeah. Well, no, they're bird-like. So they did say that they were bird-like.
Well, yeah, you gather they're not birds, though. There's not any beasts that are native to the Underdark.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could just be keeping an eye out while we're walking within the range of his dark vision.
Okay.
As they're walking, will begin casting a ritual spell of locate animals and plants, which does state that I can locate the closest creature within a certain kind. So I'm going to try to focus on these
Describe or
creatures.
name a specific kind of beast or plant. It specifically says beast, not creature, Andy.
Yeah, okay, shit. Well, that was
Yeah.
worth a shot at least.
If it says
Well,
beast,
Russia doesn't know that it's not a beast, so it could be.
I'll
in
just
her
roll
mind.
my perception. Oof, never mind.
I can't seem to detect
Unfortunately,
anything.
your dark vision, Aetrovoic, you're not used to dark vision still as you're
No,
wandering
I'm
through the
not.
caves.
I'm still distracted by the lack of color.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get used to it.
I do the same, and I am further in the back because I clank.
Rasha will be in mid-guard since she's both a melee and a ranged fighter.
Okay, so as you guys start
I'm
moving through the... Oh, sorry, Joseph?
I was gonna say I'm small and I can see in the dark, so if there's a job for that, then put me there. I don't really care.
I would say flank, probably. Like, side flank.
No, we'll
Okay.
chuck her at the front.
Yeah.
If she
Well,
dies, we'll probably notice.
I mean, she is the fastest
Yeah.
of all of us. She can move at 50
Yeah.
feet per turn with a bonus action, I think.
60 feet.
She's
yeah,
also the
90 with...
sneakiest.
Kobolds move at
So
full
she'd
60.
get away.
Or full 30.
Oh, really?
She'd get away
Okay,
with
that's
being at
weird.
the front.
Okay. Who wants to take front
Roll.
flank?
I'll
Roll
take front
with your
flank.
All right.
I was trying to keep an eye out. Even though I'm doing poorly, I'm still trying.
Yeah.
So
Where's
you guys...
small slaver at?
So, you guys start wandering through the Underdark. Time passes as you go deeper and deeper. The sounds of the dripping caves echo throughout. You feel the cold, chill air of the dark. All around you, you hear nothing but silence, the occasional water drip, and sometimes what seems to be the bit of falling dirt that sends a bit of a chill down your spine. You continue forward and forward. As you do so, 1 hour passes, then 2, 4, 6. After the 8th hour, Ader Novik, you go blind again.
I am blind again. I cannot see anything anymore.
Son of a... Okay, hold on. Rasha will turn back around and give him another... that's much better.
actually
Okay,
worked
never mind.
fantastically.
So cast light. Yes, Jet cast light, and now you guys have.
Rasha's gonna turn to...
That's enough for
Kyrok.
Iternovic.
Rasha's gonna turn to Kyrok. You could do that before. Dark vision costs me so much to do. It feels exhausting.
Jet, did you cast it directly on him, or what?
I think you can only put it on an object, can't you?
You can
One
touch one
object,
object that is no larger, yeah.
Do it on my great axe or something.
I guess if it needs to be on a specific object, can I have the light kind of, sort of, like, would it be just like a little ball of light that would sort of like hang over the top of Iternovic's head?
No, it's
No, you have to touch an object and then that object begins to like glow.
Basically, the object works like a torch.
I don't know.
Just
Would
get a rock.
Iternovic be sort of off-put by a direct touch by this newcomer?
If you're touching him, he would probably react, but he wouldn't like get violent or anything. He'd probably be like, "Why the fuck are you touching me?"
Oh, okay.
Until
All
he
right,
casts
fine.
a spell. Once he casts a spell, he would understand. But before that,
Okay.
he would be like, "What are you doing?"
All right. Minotaur, hold still. This should help your blindness. He will, I guess, he'll touch both of your horns and cause them to emit light over your head.
Can we allow that? Technically, as written, it wouldn't work, but can we allow that?
I'll
I like to
allow it for
imagine
the
them, like-
so you guys can have a holy cow.
I like to imagine them more
Yay.
like spotlights, so when you look around, it's actually just like really focused light. Just
So as your holy cow is activated, you guys continue through the night. It'll have to be reactivated every hour, but since it's a cantrip, you can just say you do that.
In his defense, we did not exactly talk about casting dark vision. You just did it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
So you guys continue moving forward now. Now with Itervic lit up, the shadows of the cave start dancing and playing about as well. More
You will,
hours.
on my token, you'll have to update my dark vision to 40 feet instead of 60.
I already did. And it's not dark
Okay,
vision.
cool.
It's you now have a 20-foot radius
well,
of
yeah,
light
it's
plus 40
light.
feet of dark. Yeah. And everybody can see it, not just you. So I've yeah, come on. You know I know how to do this.
Yeah, fair enough. I was just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah. So as you guys keep moving forward, 20 feet, 30 feet, there are more hours pass, and about 12 hours into your journey, you finally see what looks to be this veered off strange section to the cave.
Is this like, will we described this or like explain this?
You were explaining that the creatures were in this general vicinity, and they've been coming through caves to attack occasionally. What you see is you come up to basically what you come is the stretched path that has been dig underground that's been miles upon miles. You now see that it goes continue going forward where you assume the Drow city would be, and then to the left of that you see like this tunnel that seems to have veered off.
Well, I doubt they would be residing near the city.
Oh, well, you guys are literally like a week away from the city.
Ah. But we're near the vicinity that we were explained.
Yeah, you guys, they told you it was a day away from here that the camp said. Basically, you guys are aware that the way this tunnel was described to you is that this is a secret tunnel built from one of their cities that's several days through so they can get under Fort Blademore, which is like the encampment to protect the above-ground passages.
Yeah. Well, if they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be on an off path, so no point continuing towards the city.
All right.
We veer off.
Since I'm leading, I'll go check out that side path thing that opened up.
Rasha will follow.
You guys wander into the side path, entering the tunnel. And I think here's a good place to take a 15-minute break for people to use bathrooms and such.
All right. Yeah, I need to go and get
Hell
it anyway.
yeah.
So we'll pick up in 15 minutes, guys. As you guys continue down the hall, as you veer off into the side cavern path, the dark area continues forward. And as you continue down this path for another 45 minutes to an hour, you finally come to this larger open chamber. And as you enter and move forward, you hear a cracking noise as you move in. You look down to see a bone of a femur underneath your foot, snapped in half under your tremendous weight. You look about the cave. Not sure where you are, but know that it goes slightly deeper in. As you look about, you see sprawled piles of bones all over, many of them humanoid in nature. You guys
I think we're heading the right way.
So it would seem.
No point dallying. Let's get a...
Let's get a turn order, I guess. I mean, like a
No.
formation.
Let's get a... Boop. Echo.
All right, so what's our formation going to be looking like? Because I said I was mid-guard, so...
Do you want to chuck the mark on the right Atonovic for me, Heath?
I think you
I
can
still
check
don't
your
know
own
how
marks
to-
on
You
it
can just
there.
make
Cam.
your own mark.
I do not know how to apply them.
You click on your
it-
token, you click on the little mirror, and then you click on a mark.
Ah! They didn't fucking come up. I was clicking on that and it just showed colors. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
the colors are there too, but the color would also indicate it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll start moving in. I'm just gonna move these two together. I'm waiting for everyone to move up with me.
Hey, I know this man.
Rasha is going to look at like one of the bones and say, you know, everybody asks me if, sometimes if I actually gnaw on bones, and it's quite annoying when they ask me that. It's
I'm gonna look
so
on the roof.
stupid.
Oh, stop! Everybody stop! So as you look up, Michael,
Oh,
would
boy.
you like to take over combat now as initiative is about to be rolled?
Oh, boy. Just not Rasha just talking about bone and just you just hear
Vengeance
just
shall
like,
be
that.
sweet. So as you look up, you see these multiple large hulking forms right above you. And as you look up, you immediately see them start rapidly descending towards you, and land right on the lot of you. Let me move these.
Are they
I'll put them in the proper layer for you, Michael.
Thank you. They are large for their size. Yes.
Okay, cool. I mean like large for the map purposes.
They're large
You-
creatures. They take up 4 squares.
Yep. You see the.
Oh, they have hooked hands. Huh.
Where do I find the turn order thing again on the sheet?
So
it's
Joseph,
initiative.
you click on your character and you on your token, then you click your initiative. on your sheet, which is just right under your it's
Above your hit
Right in the
points.
yeah,
middle
right,
at the top.
right next to your AC and
Oh,
above your hit
thank
points.
you.
Yeah.
Oof, that's an unfortunate yike for Lyra. Oh, ooh, we have the two ends of the initiative.
Michael,
Yeah.
you forgot to click on the hook horrors when you rolled those.
Whoa.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It means I gotta add them manually.
Michael, rookie mistake.
So I'm gonna kill his character first. Alright.
Quick question, Mike. Do I still get my inspiration?
Joke's on you. He begs for death.
I will say.
I was kidding. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was joking, but
No, I knew you were joking. I was just hoping that like there was a small chance.
Quote, I don't care what he says. You get inspiration.
we all know I'm a big meme boy.
Well, that is odd.
That's weird. Why is that guy not?
I can't get a turn order for him.
Huh.
Just click on him and
I mean,
click
there's
on
only-
Rolls Initiative again, Michael.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. You didn't get on there.
What?
You know what? We'll just delete him and make a new token.
Alright.
The token must be glitched. Oh, you know why? You didn't. He's not a token.
What?
You didn't drag a token. I think you somehow you didn't have the hit points, so he wasn't a token.
Did you like accidentally make it like a decoration?
Yeah, I think you made it a drawing by accident. You can do that.
There we go.
Okay, descending order. First up is Russia.
So as these things like come hurtling towards us, Rasha's gonna jump out of the way and kind of land on her hind heels, and then just immediately go back into wolf form, go back onto all fours, and just rush it with her wolf form. So I'm just gonna put that there for a second. In the meantime,
Yeah, I'll just move.
Don't worry.
You are blind in wolf form.
oh yeah, shit.
No,
Right.
no, light radius.
Oh no, yeah, you got light radius
actually
from.
pretty light.
Yeah, that's right. From. You do have light from. Good thing. You see, there you go. Light's even better than dark vision because you can see.
Fair enough. Okay. Is it alright if I get a? I can't see it anyway.
Oh, you can't see my light radius?
No, I can't. So I'll just
You
I'll
should
put
have
Rasha there. No, I
Weird.
can't.
Maybe you've set a setting that it's just me or something.
No, it's just
Maybe.
all players see the lights clicked.
Yeah, for some reason I can see it now, but I can't. But now I can't.
Oh, it's because you don't.
Because
Because your token, you don't have your.
as long
What's-
just keep line of sight to the light, and it should work. So if you move Rasha like
No,
down to
no,
the
it's
corner
because
here-
his
No?
wolf isn't a token for him.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So I'll just
Yeah,
keep
so if
Rasha
she-
there. Just as like a
Yeah, well,
Like,
we
yeah,
know what
that-
it means. Yeah, we know what it means.
So Rasha is going to go in with
Oh,
a
no, you
dire
should be
wolf
able to
strike.
see. Oh, I know why. Because dire.
Why?
Is it because? Oh, go on.
No, 1 second. I know why. It's because it's dynamic lighting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So if she just moves
No,
Rasha
no.
down
The
to
wolf
corner
needs
here.
dynamic lighting. Now you should see it without Rasha.
Okay.
The token,
so-
the wolf token doesn't have
okay.
dynamic lighting. Now it does.
Okay. There we go.
Because it can't see, right, if you don't have it activated.
All right, makes
Gotcha.
sense.
That makes sense.
All right, so Rasha is going to go in for a bite against this hooked creature, and since it has pack tactics, I get advantage. So 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome.
Or-
21. 11 points of damage.
All right. So as you are keen to see these creatures descend upon you, you out of instinct switch into this more lichened yours. Immediately taking a bite out of the creature, you hear it give a large, like loud clittering of as
Hey,
it
Michael. I'm getting a weird echo. You mind try reconnecting?
Yeah, thank you, man. Sorry.
That's what I was mentioning When I first joined.
Hey.
There we
Now
go.
you're better,
Much
yeah.
better.
There we go.
Alright.
Sorry about
You're good. So as you bite into the creature, you just hear this loud clicking noise as it goes.
that. I don't think it liked that, but oh wait, no, Rash can't. So Rash is gonna just
Arr, bark.
yeah, bark.
Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
Ah, good. I'm Scooby Doo now. That's the end of my turn.
Reggie. Okay, you're up.
Boy. All of you look alive. Focus down 1. Then we move on to the next. Minotaur, take one behind me. Bone Man, Lyra, we shall take this one together. Let's see. What should I do? All right. Let's go ahead and I'll spend 1 sorcery point to Metamagic Quicken spell, and I will quicken a level 1 magic missile. So that was my bonus action.
So you gotta
all of
click on
those-
it 3
Wait.
times, yeah.
Yeah, you get 2.
Oh, really?
You get 3
Yeah.
missiles.
Yeah, click on it. It only rolls 1 missile at a time.
Yeah, because you can get each
that's
separate
kinda-
creature. Well, no, it's because you can hit separate creatures with it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I see.
I have to.
Okay, so
Ooh, nice.
11
That's a
damage.
good roll.
And that's 2 sorcery
Oops.
points to cast and not 1, so.
2 sorcery. Yeah, I said it. 2 sorcery
sorry.
to change it to a bonus action.
Yeah,
And then I will use my other sorcery point to twinned spell for my regular action. And that one, I can twin spell a cantrip, so let's go ahead and twin spell a firebolt at the same target.
It will be a disadvantage because you are within melee.
I mean, both miss, I think.
Yeah,
That's
both
the
miss,
first
but yeah.
Can I use my Tide of Chaos to manipulate the forces of chance?
Sorry.
Even
I
if
mean,
you
if you
did
think you
that,
rolled
your roll
poorly.
would still be the same because it just changes the roll to a flat roll.
Yeah, you can do so. You must finish the roll. You can use a roll. The wild
I guess if
card
it doesn't
search table,
if it
yeah.
doesn't change, then never mind.
Yeah, and your table must cast a sorcerer spell of 1st level or higher. You can't do that with a cantrip.
Oh,
no, that's,
okay.
that's for the
Oh.
bonus thing after he uses it.
Okay, yeah.
So like any other time that he casts a spell, you can force him to roll.
Okay, yeah.
Or he would have to roll
Or
the
saving
D100
throw.
though for the magic missile.
If he
I thought it was
chooses
only
to
you
make
had to
me.
roll a D100.
No, you have
D20.
to do it after you cast every spell. Every spell that uses a spell slot, you have to roll a D100.
I thought you had to roll a
It says
D20, and if you rolled a
once
1.
per turn,
Oh, no, it's
the
D20,
DM
sorry.
It's
can
a
have you roll
D20,
a
and
D20.
it's I can decide when to make him roll it. No, it's not an
Yeah.
every spell thing, Cam. I don't know what you're
He
getting that
says-
from.
That's a
He says
3.5 roll.
can.
That's
Oh,
3.5.
that's 3.5. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
In this, I will say every 3rd spell you have to roll it. So just keeping track with that.
Okay,
Jack.
So that's 2?
gotcha.
Every spell, not cantrips don't
Oh,
count.
Cantrips don't count.
Okay. Sorry.
Every spell you have to roll. Every 3rd spell. So every time you cast every 3rd spell you roll. That's how I learn how I do wild sorcerers. Otherwise, it's
Okay.
just my whim, and that case seems a little silly.
That's
Uh,
that's an unfortunate set of rolls. 8 and 10 on a doubled firebolt. Come on.
Aeternovic, you're up.
Alright, I will send my duplicate. Because it can move... It can move through... It can move through there unimpeded, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Allied spaces?
Yeah. You are moving out of its melee range, though.
That's fine, it's just my duplicate.
Okay. So,
I'll move him over here.
alright. It'll use its reaction to try to hit you. Or your
it's the
duplicate?
exact same AC as my actual character, so 16 to hit.
16. All right. It rolled a 14. So as your duplicate runs by, it tries to clothesline him, but he ducks out of the way in time.
Oh, would you look at that? Now it has no reaction until the end of the round.
Oh,
no, until
shucks.
its
Look
turn
at
again,
that.
yeah. Since
Yeah, and then I will take a step towards it. And I will just swing my great axe.
All right, go and swing.
oof.
12. As 12 will miss, so as your great axe actually hits it and it's sort of kiting back, you don't find any purchase and it just sort of glances off.
Unfortunate. That will be my turn.
All right.
Nope, sorry. Didn't mean to link that.
Oh, good. So, this hooked horror will look over at the sorcerer who just point-blank magic missiled it. And it will unleash an attack against him. Does a 25 hit?
25.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
So...
Does a 25 hit?
Does it?
Michael,
What
why
do
is it
you
rolling with
think?
advantage?
It's... Oh. That is a good question. Why is it at advantage? I don't know. Never mind. Does a 13 hit? That was my bad.
Well, that still hits, unfortunately. Only an AC of 10, unless I've got some kind of modifier I don't know about.
You should add your dex. Do you not have a dex bonus?
He does not.
Not
Oh,
as a
not have
sorcerer.
edge armor?
Nope, just a 10.
Wow,
Alright.
okay.
So, as this creature flails wildly towards you, it actually reaches behind you and pulls back, and you just feel your lung just as you take 15 points of piercing damage. It will make its second attack towards you as well, since it's already got you in its claws. Does a 12 hit?
Yeah, 12 hits.
Alright. So, as you get pulled closer towards it, it takes its other hook and pierces your other lung and just slams you to the floor, dealing 11 points of piercing damage. You are unconscious.
He comes back with 1 HP because he's a half-orc.
Oh, yeah.
Quick question here, guys. What happened to dumbing it down a little bit for us?
That was just the last fight. That was just the fight with the fucking mongrel people. This was
she
not going to be an
literally
easy fight.
told you guys straight up this would be incredibly dangerous. There was no...
Yeah.
You're under no disillusion that this was a easy mission.
I must
Also,
have
where
missed
is
that
he?
one.
Is he still in the same
To be
spot
fair,
he is, or is he...
Tyrock wasn't there, but I told you guys, this is incredibly deadly.
I mean, she did say that, so.
Satisfied with that, it will end its turn. The next hooked horror is up, and it will just move over
Wait,
to...
is it? Because that one was just... Oh, okay, there's one just slightly off screen. Never mind.
Yep,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This hooked horror will go up to Gazrog. Turn to him.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
And I can't tell. Yeah, okay, so being flanked, it'll get a +2 to its attack. And it'll make 2 hooked attacks.
Am I flanked?
No,
They got
just
reach of
they-
10
That
feet.
is-
Yeah.
Ah. Hmm.
Oh, so this is what this bullshit was about.
It will make... And it will make 2 attacks towards you. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
So, as you're focusing on the situation in front of you, you fail to notice the hooked horror behind you as you just suddenly feel something pierce in between your ribs. You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
As it makes its second attack towards you. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Alright. You being aware of the creature's presence, you're able to whip around and with your shield able to bash away its other hooked appendage. as it just kind of looks at you and gives you a. And that will end its turn. Lyra, you are up.
Okay. Quick questions. One, can I move away from the massive beasts to shoot my short bow at them?
So, as a rogue, you have the ability to bonus action disengage, Chosen, so yes. If you use your bonus action, you can move away without taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So how far away do I move to be able to shoot it with a bow?
If you're with it, you have to be... You have to be
15
at
feet away,
least...
so that has reach.
Actually, that's not the rules if you read it. If you're more...
No?
You have
Okay,
to be within 5 feet for disadvantage. Their reach
Okay, I
doesn't
was
matter
just
as far... Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, technically, I read the rules 3 times because it's been a contested thing. It's not the creature's reach, it's 5 feet. You can still be within its reach,
Yeah.
you just can't be within 5 feet of it.
Oh, hey, Spider. Hey there, buddy. Are you gonna go kill Michael? Yeah, you are. Sorry. Tiny little
So-
spider crawling across my desk.
Like, if I move over here, can I still shoot it with my short bow?
You can. But you are still in reach of it, so it could still technically attack you, Joseph, just so you know.
How far away can I not be in reach of it and still shoot it, or is that possible?
You can
One
move
more
anywhere
square.
on the map. Just gotta be outside of 15 feet of it, Joseph. Yeah.
That good?
That's good.
Okay. Short bow it is. At the one closest to
Kyrog?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that proc sneak attack if it hits? I can't remember how
It does.
base sneak attack works.
Yeah,
as
because
long
as
there
there's
are
a-
creatures.
Dex weapons.
Yeah, as long as there's a creature within 5 feet of it.
Alright, so nice, yeah. You're able to back away from the creature,
Good
and
damage.
as you pull your longbow back, you're able to kind of see a split in between its chitin exoskeleton, and as you unleash your arrow, it sinks right between, and you can hear a loud screech of pain as the arrow finds its mark.
Cool. That should end my turn, I think.
Okay.
What to do?
Alright, Porosticks, you're up.
You finally get to play with your subclass as well, because you haven't.
No, he played with your
And he's in
subclass
one
during the whole
combat.
Conan Fudar incident.
But you, yeah, that's right.
2 combats.
That's
actually,
why... yeah, 2 combats because of the unicorn, but that's why Raznoth didn't die. Because Porostic saved him.
Right. I remember.
Heath, would you mind just enhancing the image of the hooked horror again? I just want to see it a quick second. Okay. Okay, cheers. Thank
What
you.
a
Oh, no,
boy.
I'm
What a
gonna
lad.
there. Okay.
If you'd like a better
okay,
picture of one.
Mr. Tread
No, it's alright, it's fine. I just wanted to see what it looked like again.
They also look like this.
Does it me, or does that look like a Yu-Gi-Oh creature or something like that?
I can see it.
I'll go over here. This is not his square, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I attack him from the back and get the halberd out.
Alright. You get a +2 as you are now flanking with Gazrog the Slaver.
Yeah. Whatcha? Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Alright.
That is a 2. So
If
I
only
can
champion.
reroll the damage.
Nice. Alright.
Please be better.
It's a 2.
It's the
followed by a
same.
critical 2.
It's awesome.
Nice.
That
Good
is
job, man.
painful.
I did it. I'm glad I didn't crit. That was so disappointing as a critical.
So you do 4 points of slashing damage.
Cool, but I can... I actually do have a lot of options for my Battle Master for this particular round. Damage or survivability? I'm gonna go with damage. Just fuck it. I point at this guy. And I do Command Strike targeting Lyra. Like, attack him again!
Wait,
Oh wait,
roll
when
again?
attack. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't read that. I instead rally Kyorg for 10. There you go.
There
You
you
get
go,
10
baby.
temporary hit points, Kyorg.
I have to forgo my attack. I have to remember, I have to forgo my attack. I've already attacked.
Not a worry. So, as Cairo, as you're struggling to breathe at this very moment, you hear the encouraging words of Grommelgrim's undead creation. And,
you're a badass!
and it brings you such cheer. You feel as though, despite your internal bleeding, you feel as though you could maybe survive another hit. You gain 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
In the span of 6 seconds.
Not even!
Alright, Horror6, is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I have.
Alright. So, this Horror, seeing as it is surrounded by several creatures, it's... You just hear you just see it actually scrape its hooks on itself, making this clicking of noises, and the one adjacent to it, this guy, seems to give some sort of response. As the hooked horror here will turn towards Gazrog the Slaver and make 2 attacks. These things are actually somewhat intelligent.
Bro, I should just like should have
Alright,
given you
15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. Second attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
So, as you're getting battered by both sides, you're able to deflect one attack, but another sneaks by your defenses. You take 9 points of piercing damage as this thing is able to sink a hook into your shoulder.
Cool.
That'll be this creature's turn. It is now Gazrog the Slaver. Rasha, you're on deck.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just gonna, I guess, attack this one.
Alright. You get a plus
That's a
2
flank,
bonus.
right?
You have to move
Yep.
5 feet towards it, but you won't take an attack of opportunity.
Ah.
Yeah, since these things haven't reached 10 feet, you aren't moving outside of its melee, so you're good to move
You
forward.
just
a little
gotta move forward. You won't be taking attack, but it's basically nothing changes. You just move forward 1.
Okay. Um. Roll my. I'm gonna Shield of Faith as a bonus. No, I didn't put it on. Apparently. Okay. Never mind. I don't have Shield of Faith equipped. I am going to just hit, I guess. Wow.
Well, you
Well,
hit at
understandable.
least.
Alright. So as you
I'm gonna.
Same damage as I did.
Hey, buddies.
I got to re-roll mine.
Happens to the best of us.
Does Eternovic get flanking with Rosh? I assume he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step back and help give Porostix flank.
Okay.
Alright. So as you're able to just sort of rush up and slash your sword against this thing's shell, it does crack a little bit, though it seems largely unaffected. Alright. With that
Oh, wait,
being
Jet.
done,
Oh, sorry.
Rasha, you're up. Karog, you're on deck.
Oh, wait, Jet, if your character dies here, I'm gonna just be laughing my ass off.
Very might well.
We were
just-
better off with a troll.
What the hell, man?
Listen,
you point
like,
blank,
look,
you point blanked it. What do you expect happens?
you're a sorcerer that decided to stay within melee range. It's like-
Because if I moved back, I would have gotten the attack. I would have gotten an attack of
Yes.
opportunity, and I
You
didn't
could've
know how
used-
strong these things were.
Yeah, but think
Remember,
about
you
you.
got action to disengage because the bonus action magic missile.
Also, you took 2 attacks instead of just 1. Just saying.
I don't have a disengage.
Yes, you do.
Everybody has
Everybody has
disengage.
disengage, just because rogues can do it as
Oh,
a
I
bonus
thought that
action.
was a rogue.
No, they can
No,
do it
no,
as a
they just have it
bonus
as a bonus
action.
action.
Everybody can do it as an action.
Oh. I
Well,
wish I'd
you're
have
at
known that.
Kyrog.
The more you know.
Oh, buddy, I feel bad now.
Kyrog, if you can move out of the way so I can move in and take care of this guy, that'd be great for next round, because I want to focus down on somebody.
In other words,
In the meantime- Alright.
Hey, I'm sending you a message that I sent to Dan a while ago on Discord because I think it's funny.
I mean, Rasha will just lightly bump him out of the way, just like, okay, move next time, okay? And Rasha will focus down on this one in the meantime until she can move in.
Jesus,
Do you appreciate that?
yeah.
23 to hit.
23 does hit
20
for 11
three
piercing
hit.
damage.
Nice.
Oh, and it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Alright. Oh.
It's not
So
prone.
you... Yeah, so you're able to just, like, go at this thing's leg and just unfamiliar with your bestial form, it just falls over. Becoming prone. Well done.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice.
Heath, we both went to add a token. Status effect on.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
He's double prone. He's...
He ain't getting back up.
Russia, I'm letting you know right now, this is the good shit. This is the good
Thank
shit.
you. I appreciate it.
Wait, is this a bonus action?
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
No, it's not. This is not a bonus action.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, Rasha, you do anything else with your turn, or will that be it?
I can't really do anything else, because then I would have to drop Beast form, so no.
Alright. Karog, you're up. Eternovic, you're on deck.
I already know what I'm doing.
I don't think I needed to even ask.
Gonna make out with the hooked horror.
Roll for persuasion.
I
I
think
have
you
18 in charisma.
A grass skirt just floats by. I will make out with it!
My brother!
Okay, guys, enough memeing. What you got?
Oh my god.
Add a sorcery points.
I know. I know. I know.
This is why I don't play sorcerers. They blow their load far too soon.
Yeah, exactly. D&D is supposed to be like an escape fantasy.
Well, sorcerers are just basically accountants. Like, okay, I gotta conserve this, or else I'm gonna be, yeah, basically.
Is
Very
that the
true.
right attack? I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. I don't like it.
No, that
Did I
you got
get
it.
the meme right?
You got the meme.
Yeah.
You got the meme.
Alright. I'm going to do this in the hopes that Eternovic manages to take aggro away from me from this big fucker.
Can I metagame right now and just say that is absolutely not my plan?
Just let him do what he's gonna do.
Pretend I didn't say that.
Just leave.
Save me!
I have
I guess-
connections, I tell you.
Alright, I'm gonna have to use a disengage to move back. I can move 30 feet on a disengage, right?
Yeah, you can
Yep.
move your movement.
Yep.
Alright.
You're essentially just taking your action to say, I'm not going to take an attack of opportunity today. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that's it. I'm taking my ball and going home.
bonus action, I'll go ahead and let's see. For my bonus action, I will.
The
not
other thing
really
a
gonna need
sorcerer can
this,
do
am
with
I?
their bonus action is convert
I'm going to
spell
sack.
slots.
Yeah, I'm sacking a spell slot. I'm sacking a level 2 spell slot to give me sorcery points. I believe level 2 says.
You get 2 sorcery
Converts.
points.
You get 2.
It's a 1-for-1.
Yeah,
I thought it was higher than that.
No, it's
Nah.
1-for-1 when you're removing, and then it takes more than that when you're adding.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll sack the one to to give myself 2 sorcery points. Stockpile. Yay.
Okay.
Alright, Calrog, that's your turn. A Turnipic, you're up. It's a Hook Horror.
Okay. My Echo is gonna move. Take the
Focus
opportunity
them
attack
down,
to
you
heal.
fools!
Alright, it takes an
go
opportunity
ahead.
attack.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright.
Which, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know, even if it did hit, it wouldn't have made a difference. So, I'm going to take, so it's prone, so my attacks are at advantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my first Great Axe attack.
Roll 19 does hit for 7 points of
Right,
damage.
I'm going to use an Unleash Incarnation to make a second Great Axe attack with my Echo.
Alright.
Nice.
25 hits for 8 points of damage.
So close to crit. Alright, then I'm going to use my Action Surge to take another Great Axe attack.
Alright. A
Bad miss.
12 will miss though.
Well, that is a 14, correct?
No, you
Will it
don't
still
get
miss?
flanked. You don't double up. A 14 would still miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so... were you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say, like, with that second hit, the creature would now be considered bloody. Like, this thing looks like it's being rocked up.
So, as I was reading this, I'm gonna link it to you guys, but my Unleash Incarnation doesn't say I can only do it once per turn.
I'm not going to allow
Said
it with
whenever
the
I-
action surge. Not going to allow it.
Whenever I take... Okay,
Not
cool.
going to allow it.
Well, the
Oh,
action
no.
surge only gives... Action surge only gives you an extra action, not another bonus action.
Yeah, no, my Unleash Incarnation isn't a bonus action. It's whenever I take the attack action.
Should be.
It doesn't say that.
Hold
It's
on.
not like
I have
Commander
the
Strike, where it's when you take the attack action, you also use up your bonus action.
hold on. I have the actual book in front of me.
I copied it directly from the book.
Really? I
Yep.
just swore it was a bonus action.
Seems like it should
It's just
be.
limited. It's just limited to my Constitution mod. Yeah. Just
Yeah, I
limited
guess,
to the
yeah.
amount of time. It's just whenever I take the attack action.
Well, I guess with action surge, then it would double down.
You
yeah,
only
so
get
is
it,
it
like,
all good
once
to
per
do?
short rest.
Yeah,
That's the
I'll
reason
allow
why I held up for a moment.
That'll-
Okay.
Shoot. Well, my guy should have been stronger in Wem. Oh well.
Oh, I can only do this once per fight though, because.
Oh, it says that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's because I'm using
Because
action.
it's the action
I can't
surge,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
the combo.
Well, technically, when you get to higher levels, it becomes twice per fight. But yeah,
Oh yeah, but
you can make the attack.
But,
yeah.
but by then you have multiple attacks anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
okay, make
it's
the
not
attack,
really
yeah, make the attack.
Yep. So I'm using another one of my Unleash Incarnations, making my next attack.
9 damage.
So I got a full. I can't get. Oh, I can re-roll that because I rolled a 1, and I have my Great Weapon Fighting Style.
Okay.
Oh, we're great weapon fighters together.
Yeah, we are, boy. Okay, D12.
Damn.
Nice.
Alright,
Excellent.
so that's
Excellent,
15.
hero.
No, wait, that's gonna be.
19.
I got it. It's
19.
yeah, it's 19. I got it.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Heath. Yeah, you unleash a fury of strikes into this thing as it's on the ground, bleeding, just horribly wounded now.
Can I just say that like the scene that plays out is with my Echo on one side of this giant thing and me on the other. The entire round is just us like one by one, like overhead striking it 4 times in a row. Like a blacksmith with a massive hammer.
It's
Like,
more like multiple blacksmiths
methodical-
just hitting the same angle.
Alright.
Strikes.
Eternivic, will that be your turn?
That is the end of my turn. That is my action surge.
Oh, did we lose Michael?
There we go.
Welcome back.
Alright, so that's Eternivic's turn. The Hook Horrors are up. Seeing that its brethren is being beaten senseless, it will move up to here, I believe, and that should put you.
10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in 10 feet there, yes.
Alright, Eternivic, it's going to take 2 attacks towards you.
Go for it.
First attack, does a 20 hit?
Yes, it will.
Alright, you take 11 points of piercing damage. That's the first.
Rough.
As you're hammering down onto this creature that is on the floor, you don't see this other one rush up towards you and just pierce your side, even kind of going in between your ribs a bit. A second attack goes towards you. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, it will.
Alright,
That's
that's
unfortunate.
that is 13 points of piercing
13.
damage to you. As
My
the second one just sort of sinks back into your shoulder and just like rips and tears your flesh.
It is very unfortunate that I missed that third attack, because I really hoped I could just get rid of one of them in one round.
Alright, that's its turn. The second hook horror, seeing as it's surrounded, it's going to keep focusing on what's in front of it to try to claw its way towards its comrade, its friend, its family, its Mia, and it will try to rip its way through Gazrog. First attack does a 19 hit.
Yep,
Alright, that's 15 points of damage.
I'm down.
Alright.
Oof.
Well,
And the hook horror will... Actually, does it even need to move? Does not. It will take a strike at your echo. But does a 9 hit? That echo, man, just immune to damage.
The Echo is fucking cool. I like the Echo a lot.
The echo is doing a lot better than you are right now.
It has 1 HP though.
Yeah, that's true. It's still at 100% though.
That's true. I can't argue with that.
Alright. So, with that up, Lyra, you are up.
Can I attack the hooked horror between the two minotaurs with
You
my
may.
short
You
bow?
can, but your attack at range will be a disadvantage, Josen, because it is prone.
What does that mean?
Yeah, disadvantage means your attack, you roll twice and take the lesser, and you will not get sneak attack.
Okay, what about if
Prone.
I shoot the one closest to the wolf?
yeah,
And
this
then
one-
you will get advantage on it, because you have pack tactics. It's something we forgot.
So I get to click my advantage and then roll my short bow.
Yes.
Okay.
A 19 hits for... Oh, 18 points of damage total.
That is a solid attack.
Alright.
Just taking all the attacks for us, man.
Rogues, man, they're the DPR machines.
Rogues are pretty fucking rad. Skill monkeys and, high damage.
Alright. So, Lyra, as you are taking a look at your companions getting torn the fuck up right now, you take a deep breath, look at the one next to the wolfie, and is like, that should do it, and just unleash an arrow into another kind of chink in its chitin armor. Well done. Porostix, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's two things. Two cool folks. Just did cool things. Okay, well I can't help Gazrog. I have no heals. And I'm trying to tolerate this more.
Gazrog was our only healer as well.
Well, we have Rasha, but she,
They would have to
yeah,
drop
wolf
beast
form right now.
form to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's that or have
I-
Gazrog die, so choices, right?
Well, I already know what I'm making.
I stay here, but I'm gonna do.
Heath.
Wait, don't we have a healing potion each?
Hey, Heath.
You
Didn't we
used
use
them
some
all up.
healing
No, I have one. No.
You guys
Hey, you-
used them all up
Yeah, I
against
used it. Yeah, I
Conan,
used mine up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
for some
is
reason I
it,
didn't
Jet?
delete it.
Yeah,
Apologies.
what is it, Jet?
My twinned spell was only supposed to take 1 sorcery point, not 2.
Oh, why does it say 2 then?
And,
It's still
your-
far out of.
Oh, no, the
spell.
twin spell took it was your haste that took 2.
Yeah, quickened is 2.
Quicken is 2, Jet.
Quicken is 2? Oh.
Quicken is
Yes.
2, twin is 1. Yes, that's where you messed up, yeah. So you used all 3
okay.
sorcery points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, but this fucker's fucking proud. Right. Okay, no, I will do this. I'm gonna command this strike. I point at Novik to strike this guy.
Okay, Novik, make an attack at advantage.
Please.
Nice. Oh, okay.
All right.
Plus
with-
5.
It's plus 5, not quite.
It's looking really hurt and really messed up, but you just can't seem to get. It's just vital parts.
Get them where it hurts.
My reaction.
Stay here. Yep. That's it. I stay here.
All right. So that hooked horror, which you have thoroughly beaten to a bloody pulp, stands back up. And seeing as it has been flanked on all sides and has no real way to escape, it is going to just swing wildly. It'll take one attack at... it'll take one attack at Novik because you just hit it.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's exactly what I had. Fuck.
To be fair, man, it rolled min damage plus 1, so
yeah,
it would have to roll double ones for you.
I did think it was going to kill me no matter what, but the fact that it rolled exactly 7.
Yeah, I know. It would have to roll double that ones for it to survive, but yeah.
Alright, so as it just gets up and just wheels its arms wildly around, knocking you down, your duplicate disappears. It will turn to the only thing that's threatening left now, and it will take a attack at the Wolfie.
Alright.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Guys,
I'm down for that. Not really,
I
but
forgot
will
I
be.
can take reactions with my echo. I would have done that if I had remembered in time. Shit.
Alright.
I will
That's-
give your reaction anyway from my thing.
Ooh.
No, yeah, I would have done it from my echo.
Ah.
Welcome back.
Fuck off.
So it's Gazrock's turn now?
It is Gazrog the Slaver. I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Nice.
Alright, that's a success. Rasha, you're up.
Rasha, in a moment of seeing 2 of her companions down, gives a moment to think, and she is going to morph back into her regular form and give Gazrog a healing word.
Oh shoot! I deleted your token by accident.
It's all right. We can just add it back in. Don't worry, I'm transforming back into my wolf form anyway. So.
Well, technically you can't cast a healing word. I think.
Yeah, because
You have
No,
the
I'm
bonus-
casting healing word. I'm transforming back into my wolf form, casting healing word, and transforming back.
You can't do that.
Oh,
You have to
does
drop
it take
your
an action?
form is your bonus action.
Okay, then I'll just cure wounds. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
take
just
one.
saying, but-
I'll take one. I'll take one attack of opportunity though.
naturally
No, you don't. You
won't.
don't, because you're still within their 10 feet.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I'll cast cure wounds then. At second level. 'Cause I'm kinda
Alright.
cool.
Nice. All right, Gazrog, life returns to your body as you regain 16 points of healing. Heath, can you do me a favor and add Rasha back to the initiative?
I did.
Oh,
See, that's
thank you.
bottom.
Thank
And
you.
it takes a bonus. It does take a bonus.
Yeah, it does, man.
Okay,
I
never
know
mind.
enough about him that you to drop your form, it takes your bonus action.
Yeah, druids are a bit odd in terms of just order, but that's fine. That's everything for me then. I'll continue being in my regular form. Because Gaz can heal, so that's probably the best solution right now.
Okay.
All right, Kyrog, you're up.
Here we go. Let's see. All right.
Once again, that one
Focusing-
guy, it looks like he's on death's door.
Yeah, focusing on this particular guy first. Let's go ahead and expend 1 sorcery point to twin spell. Let's go with a magic missile. Since each of these are individual, I will just fire
It can
them
only
off.
hit one. It can only hit one person. Twin spells. Sorry.
Yeah.
man.
When you cast a
Yeah,
spell
so-
that targets only one creature that doesn't have a
Yeah.
ranged
Second
self.
creature. No, it doesn't work like that.
No,
Yeah,
all
so what-
3 of these go to the one creature. Then the other
Well, no,
3 would go
no,
to the
no.
next
That's
one. wouldn't it?
unfortunately twin spell because it's using 3. So you can't use it for twin spell. You can't use it for. It only can make one. It has to be a 1 attack thing, right, for twin spell to
Yeah.
work. So
Sorry,
it won't
man.
work with magic missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spell
you can use
doesn't like if the spell can't split, you can't split it with twin spell.
Yeah.
But
because the
you
spell's
can
already
split with-
splitting. Like if the spell can
Yeah.
split on its own, you can't use twin spell, and magic missile can split on its own.
So that would be ridiculously broken.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be like
that's kind of what I was hoping for. Damn. Okay. All right, fine. I guess just a regular old magic missile. Focusing on this guy.
All right, so that's 3 points of force damage with the first one. Second one.
Another 2,
Alright.
and the last one. That's
All right,
enough.
you do enough. So, as you're
I am ending this.
so bleeding, bloody, and struggling to breathe, you back up into the corner of the cave and just point your finger. And as these streams of force impact the creature, you just see a gallagher of blood just sort of explode out from it, causing the creature to fall back dead.
Nice. Good job.
You did a good job, him. But no.
I know. I know. Hey,
As Jet
he deserves it for all the
continually
shit we give
steals
him.
all the glory. He
He's
does
the boss's
6 damage.
cousin.
He does 8 damage. He's like, way to go!
He's
Do
the
the Mankai Rock.
hey, it's pity, man. We've been making fun of Eat Meat and Struggle for so long. He needs good reinforcements.
Positive reinforcement, just.
Yeah.
Novik, death saving throw.
Yep.
20, come on, bud.
Oh my god. Damn,
That's-
why?
I'm sorry.
That's,
I saw
you're
this
gonna roll
coming
me
too.
that D100 there, Cam.
Man, I'm fucked. I'm about to die.
Oh wait,
Okay.
hold
Oh
on,
my
hold on.
god.
What
Yeah,
happens?
It's the opposite. Yeah, the higher the better. I think that's just. I think you
right.
just got a base. I think you got a neat scar.
I
Uh,
thought the neat skull was like mixed in with the really low.
no, that's really high. I got to double check. But
Oh my
guess-
god.
What did Eat Me? What did you roll for, Jet?
Just rolling.
Oh wait, no, never mind. You said every third spell, not
98.
every.
Yeah, you got a
every
minor
third.
scar. Yeah, you just got a neat scar.
Oh.
So
Wow, I got a minor scar on both of my characters in this campaign.
Nice.
So,
I'm about to.
yeah, okay. By the way, hey Cam,
Look, you don't need to say it.
They'll say it. Say it.
There you go, it's there. I did it for you.
Is Novik dead?
there we go.
Oh yeah,
Did
he
Novik
cast
die?
his third spell. Oh my god. Yeah, roll me that D100.
Well, oh god.
Oh,
Wait, was that his third spell, or was it his
That was
No,
his
that's
third.
that's my second.
You
Yeah,
cast
it's-
magic
These
missile.
only
Oh
rolled.
yeah,
He only did 2
Yeah.
Yeah,
missiles.
cantrip doesn't count.
that's right. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking wrong.
No, he's good. He's good. Don't worry.
Why do you roll a D20?
Because I
I'm
forgot
so-
cantrip
He
doesn't
also
count.
thought it was.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Everything's fine. But hey Cam, I hold your life. Wait.
I've
Wait,
already
what
put the X on my token. I've already put the X on my token for you, dude. Just do it.
Well, it does have the inconvenience of not having to worry about Raznoth.
Well, it's this guy up next. He's actually probably gonna, seeing his buddy's already dead. He's gonna turn to the thing that's been hitting him the most, which is Lyra. And he will make 2 attacks towards her. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 9 points of piercing damage for the first strike. And then, does a 9 hit?
No.
Alright, so you take 9 points of piercing damage. As the hook horror is able to swing low and kind of get you and your tiny cobalt ankles. Alright. The next hooked horror is up. Still surrounded, it's just gonna keep... Now that Gazrog's... Oh, Gazrog's still prone, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it would know whether or not I was healed.
I mean, to be fair, Portal Stick did stab it in its ass. These things aren't that annoying.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, okay. It'll turn around, thinking Gazrog has been dealt with. Portal 6.
I'm already dead, fuck.
I mean, they're not bestial, but they're not
They're not
thinkers
that
either.
smart. Yeah. Alright.
They're instinctual.
Two hooks towards you, Portal Sticks.
So is Novik actually dead? I'm just curious.
No,
No, not yet.
He's not.
Okay.
One away, one fail away.
Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright, second attack. 23.
Sure, I'll let that one slide.
Alright, you take
I'll allow it.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as you're able to sort of parry one of the hooks. It kind of gets caught. Your halberd gets caught in its hook, and you're unable to defend against the second one, as it's able to just crack one of your ribs.
Ah, shit.
All right,
That'll
Lyra.
bruise in the morning.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, I'll bruise. Lyra, you're up.
Okay, so the dude that just hit me, if I move back, does that take me out of his
Yes, but
shooting
you
me
need the
up
bonus action disengage, otherwise you take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so can I do that?
You may.
So just back up. And then can I hit him with
Yep,
my
you can
short bow?
Fire at advantage because you got pack tactics.
24 will hit for 19
Nice.
points of damage.
Joseph has just been ripping that thing to shreds.
She has.
She
It is
bloodied
now
it
bloodied.
all by herself.
Yeah.
It's an ugly purple. It's mocking me.
It's her color. It's got her color palette, black and purple, but and black, purple, yellow, like the eyes, was exactly her color palette.
You disgust me.
And the silver bands, like the bone arms. Actually, I didn't realize, but is identical to Lyra's color palette.
Someone
I just-
sees out for
I
blood.
think Josen is like my new favorite person in this group.
Well, that's if you live. Lyra.
I said
Alright.
Josen, not fucking
Lyra.
not a
If
character.
Cam
I like Josen.
Oh, okay. Alright. Gazrog the Slaver, you are up. Rasha, you're on deck.
Excuse me,
Alright.
you missed my turn.
Gentlemen, I think
Wait,
you need to be
wait,
We
careful.
missed
Michael
Portal
might
Stick's
be
turn.
planning
Yeah,
to
we
kill
double
you.
hit. Portal Sticks,
Well-
you're up.
Yeah.
My bad. That was my bad. I double hit.
That's okay. I'm not gonna take my turn anyway. Josen's gonna take my turn for me. I command to strike Lyra.
Ooh, 8 bonus damage. Nice.
So attack
Okay.
again, Josen.
Attack
I'm
again.
gonna short bow the same dude.
Please hit. For the love of God.
No!
Oh, yeah, bonus action,
Oh, no,
bonus
no, you're
Disadvantage.
advantage. You're
Show your
advantage.
advantage, Josen. You're at advantage because
I just
Yeah.
roll 1d20 plus 6.
Let's roll another d20. Oh,
that hits.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 8.
Eight,
We're gonna take the damage for the
16.
first
It's
one.
still-
16.
Oh, she rolled
16.
min damage almost for the first
16
one.
though?
Yikes.
It's still a good hit, though.
It's
But with the 8, yeah, because
Yeah.
it adds max damage.
Poor
Oh.
6 able to sort of. So as poor 6 shout kind of is able to inform you of another weakness. This time it's the joint of its knee. You're able to very quickly notch an arrow and fire, landing a precision strike on it.
But by the way, Cam, if you want to know min damage, Crystal plays a rogue on our Saturday game, rolled 5 1s on her sneak attack.
Oof.
Now that just hurts here.
Oh!
But then there was a max. But then there was a max damage inflict wounds, level 1 inflict wounds that did 30 damage. So that was pretty. That was pretty thick.
That's pretty special. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, good turn. Gazrog the Slaver, you are prone and now conscious.
Well, I'm gonna get up
Alright.
and I'm gonna move over here so it can get its attack of opportunity on me.
It will.
I could have healed him. Don't worry.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright. You walk away as this thing's hook scrapes against the back of your armor.
Do you tell that to Gazrog?
Just do it. Just heal it.
Rasha?
Just
That's
heal
what
him.
you
It's,
wanted to do.
I could heal him. Don't worry. You take care of that thing.
Okay. I will.
You can hit a lot harder.
How
than I
bad?
can.
How bad does this thing look?
Pretty
Really
fucked up.
bad! Yeah.
Lyra's done like as much work, probably more work to it than Itonovic did to the other one.
Yeah. Full
Okay.
sure.
He will just make an attack, I guess.
She just took longer because Itonovic's fucking rad.
Make your attack.
He was a Minotaur rave.
Oof.
14 just misses.
Yikes.
Well, at least didn't waste Divine Smite, so it's all good.
Yikered.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't really waste Divine Smite.
Yeah, you smite after.
Oh
you-
yeah. Fair enough.
Gazrog, do anything with your bonus action? Any movement left, buddy? Or will that
Well, that's all my movement.
be... Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
guys,
you can do it.
prone.
Yep.
How much has this one taken?
Ah,
Barely been
yeah,
touched.
Not much.
I'm going
I attacked it
to
once.
vow enmity. I would have vow enmity first.
You're
then.
not close enough.
If we were to sell it on eBay, it would say
Oh,
very good
yeah,
condition.
pretty within 10 feet.
Could I
Yeah,
have done
yeah,
it beforehand?
I'll say
allow-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Gazrog the Slaver, your turn is over. Next up, Rasha on deck Kyrog.
Let's see. So this is 5 feet. This is 10 feet. Can I sneak past and get to Novek like this way?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be fine.
Just difficult
Alright,
terrain when you move past friendlies like that, so.
All right.
Just
Rasha
dodge
will
him.
cast a healing word on him
Or
at
cure
level
wounds.
1.
Wait, healing word or cure wounds?
Healing word.
Okay.
So you get 6 points of healing. Cam, welcome back.
And you notice your gnarly new scar.
As
Probably
Rasha
not
go,
yet.
as
Looks like a halo.
Rasha goes back, she reaches for her hip and swings and basically clubs this motherfucker in the side of the head with her.
Oh shoot! Crud. Hey, Keith.
Yep.
Eternovic went down. Doesn't that mean that the light spell ends?
No, it's
the
no.
light spell is non-concentration.
Okay. I thought that because he
you casted
particularly
it,
was
not
down.
me.
No,
Yeah.
it's,
Oh, okay.
it's one of those.
Essentially-
Unless it says concentration, the spell's up until the time runs out.
It's really. I think he did not
It's
pass out.
essentially on an object, so it's like as if you cast it on like my weapon or something.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah, I
not like
figured
it's
as
being
much.
fueled by me. Yeah.
Just because I touched you particularly doesn't mean that you're generating the spell.
No.
You, even if it was you're generating the spell, not him.
Yeah.
It might be debatable if you went unconscious, but even then, it's not a concentration spell, so it technically stays up till the time's up.
Right.
Rasha. Alright, so Rasha, as you move forward and club this thing on the side of the head, you do a decent chunk of damage to it.
I mean,
it
I'm
is-
hitting with a piece of wood, so
it's still up though.
yeah, that's fine.
Alright, anything else?
No, I used my bonus action, my action, and my movement, so it's all good.
Alright. Kyrog.
Is Kyle gonna steal the second kill of this combat?
Quite possibly. Kyrog, what you doing?
Very likely.
And he's gonna be like, all me.
You gotta cast another magic missile on him?
Hang on. I'm considering.
No matter what Jet does, we will hate him.
It's alright, in our heart of hearts, we know this fight was Iternovic and Lyra's.
Well, Rasha technically is the one that knocked him prone, so you could do all that.
That is true. That is true. Russia does get MVP tag.
It's almost like this is a full effort.
Yeah.
It's
You
almost
know what,
like you
I'll
guys
ta-
are
this guy
actually
right-
working as a unit for the first time.
Imagine that.
We're like, because my
This
initial
particular
intention
guy
was
right
to
here
be-
is.
That guy's
How
been
much-
untouched pretty much. He's barely been
Yeah,
touched.
but how many hit points would he have?
Oh, well, I can't tell you that,
Yeah.
man. He's
Yeah.
just got
Can't
you don't
tell
get
me
specifics.
That. Can I infer it?
No, it's
No.
hit points
It's
are
a-
not something you can tell whether they're bloodied, you can tell whether they're healthy, you can tell whether they're basically untouched. He's basically untouched.
And I will
Gotcha.
tell you, it's a number between 1 and 1,000,000.
Right, right,
That
right.
narrows it down. That does narrow it down. That means it's not a Tarask.
Okay, alright. I'm not gonna try and special this one up. Let's just try and steal the spotlight.
Yeah, just get the kill. Just get the kill. You may try to claim it, but
level
the rest
1
of us
or
like
level
shut up.
2 magic missile there, Cam.
I'm not the
Right,
one using magic
the
missile
jet.
at the moment, Heath.
Sorry, Cam, that's usually you.
Just because up to this point, Heath.
Oh, we have 5.
Of all the useless.
2 more. 2. 4.
Oh, buddy.
1
It's-
hit point left.
Up.
Yes, we can steal it. We can steal it from this asshole. We can steal it. Yes.
So as your magic missiles just crash into this beast, you see it barely able to stand, using its hooks now more for supporting its own weight than attacking at this very moment, looking at you, but with this defiant look in its eyes. Iternovic, it is your turn.
I am so sorry there, Jet. That hurts.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm partially hurt, yes.
I'm
I mean-
surprised if Jet had used a level 2, he would have killed it for sure.
I will use a.
Oh
use
wait,
my bonus action.
Jet,
What?
roll me a d20.
Oh yeah, that's your 3rd
Oh, right.
spell.
Oh boy, this is where everything goes to shit.
No, this one's gonna be like
Fine.
7.
Fireball centered on
Alright, come on,
himself.
what's the odds that he rolls another 1?
5%.
He already rolled his one. No, he already rolled his one. It's not happening. Jet, buddy, you there? Oh, there
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was really hoping.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if he rolled his 1 fireball while Iternovic had 2 death saving throws, just killing him right out.
That would have been terrifying. Yeah. So with my bonus action, I will second wind. So 1d10 plus 3. I'll take that. 16.
Alright.
I'll use my just move 5, 10, 15. And I'll take my great axe attack.
Alright, you are partially flanking, so you get a +1 bonus.
Ooh, lovely.
That
Ooh,
misses.
that's only 11. Shit.
Yep, no, you're just. Despite this thing being wounded and bloodied and falling apart, you just managed to hit the one piece of chitin that's still intact.
Now, to be fair, I just woke up.
No!
Still got
He's
his dead
real.
head. His horns are in his eyes.
I
This,
was considering going for the goring rush, but it takes my bonus action to use it, so I was like, I can't do that.
this thing is surrounded and it doesn't like that.
Fireball.
It just self-destructs, just covering
Settle
you all
down,
with
Cinder.
That's some Pokemon logic right there.
So it is going to just swing wildly as it's just trying to just keep you all at bay at this point. It'll make an attack towards Iternovic first.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not, thankfully.
Alright, and then I'll swing wildly at Gazrog. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
That's 14 points of piercing damage to you.
Yep.
Storm, your luck is so bad for this.
Alright. It is the next Hoard's turn, and seeing how its brethren is not... Actually, it's going to focus on the guy in front of it first. Gotta take care of the things in front of you before you take care of the things behind you. So, Porosticks. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Why you would think that? No, of course it doesn't.
It's polite to ask. It is a DM courtesy. 11 points of piercing damage to you. As a second hook comes towards you, does a 15 hit?
No! Fuck you!
I forgot what it's like to be a DM for a little while, just to have all that hatred flow towards you.
It's been a while since you've DM'd, Michael.
Yeah.
It's
Not
been a
you,
while.
Go through
Not you. The hooked horror. Fuck it. Fuck you.
Alright.
You purple piece of shit.
On the plus side, Michael has yet to roll 20 on you guys.
That's
Oh,
true.
don't say that! Knock on wood!
Well, alright. Hey, listen, it's likely that one of them's gonna be dead by the next round. So, Lyra, you're up. Porosticks, you're on deck.
Alright, I'm just gonna short bow the thing that should be dead.
Finish this
Get your
already.
well-deserved kill!
You kill it.
Thank
Huzzah.
Your
God.
well-earned kill!
So as
Golf club.
you aim up at it, you see a moment where it's just like it's struggling to keep itself aloft, kind of bringing its head to your kind of level, and you're able to unleash an arrow straight into its eye, actually piercing the other side, and it just falls over, slumped dead.
That's satisfying.
All right. And doing anything with your movement, a bonus action?
Do I have something that would let me shoot at the other one or no?
No,
Not
right
with
now.
a bow, no.
No? Okay, well then I'll just end my turn.
All right. Porosticks. You have a raging beast in
Okay.
front of you.
If I had lungs, I'd be heavily breathing right now, guys.
Don't worry, I'm on my way.
I'll make a mental note of that. I'll just, yeah. You go. Recorded that for you.
Oh, great, brilliant. I just stare at this thing as I use my bonus action to second wind, because holy fucking shit. Get me out of this life.
Okay.
A whopping 6
I'll use
8.
And-
on the macro in your second wind.
Yep. And my action to dodge, because
Probably a smart move.
that's my turn.
All right.
You should
So-
I throw insults at it.
put it into mine.
So Porosticks cannot be healed.
Yes, I'm already dead.
All right. Gazrog the Slaver, you are up. Rasha, you're on deck.
Awesome.
I am going to hit with my advantage attack.
Well, your plus attack, not it. Oh yeah, your advantage because you're spelling it. You're right. Yep.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
it?
Oh shoot. Sorry, I'm just trying to read what that does.
Oh no worries.
Ah,
That's-
you're good.
I'm going to smite him
All right. Give him a good old smite.
for 6
Smite that
damage.
bitch.
All right.
11
11
damage.
points of damage. So as you run up behind this, as it's trying to deal with Porosticks, you're able to just whack it in its back, and you see a good crack against its shell.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right. Rasha, you're up.
Yeah. Rasha's
Kyrog, you're on
going,
deck.
Rasha's going to go back into
Out.
beast mode and charge at this thing and hopefully try to topple it. So how do we make it bigger? Sorry.
You can't. We have to.
Okay. Oh, it has advantage, so 16.
Yep, 16 will hit for 14 points of piercing damage, and it's going to have to make a strength saving throw.
Awesome.
It just makes it.
Ah, that's fine. That's fine. I got a decent hit.
You got a pretty good hit on it, yeah.
You had a perfect hit, man. You literally did max damage.
Woo!
God, all right, you guys are
Alright, so you are 25.
Yeah, well, at this point, the action economy is really letting us snowball.
Yeah, no, once you got rid of the first one, you guys were... I knew you guys would be fine.
Right,
Alright.
there. So... Alright guys, sorry about that. Had to do some, had to do a little bit of, distancing here. So...
You're good, you're good.
From the point that I showed there, which should be a good spot since it is 25 feet to Gazrog or Porostix, but still only 20 feet to our assailant here. I'm going to cast Sleep centered on that point in space over there, so as to only have our enemy in the area of effect.
Okay, roll your sleep damage.
Is that
Well-
level 2, right? Yeah.
It is unaffected.
Dang.
I
Really?
respect the attempt. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
So much damage to it, and it still has enough hit points to resist that?
actually, you guys have only recently been doing some damage to it. It was basically
We-
untouched for the entire fight.
23, 30. We've done 38 points of damage.
Oh shit.
And it
okay.
still has the ability to resist another 21?
You done 11,
27.
But
yeah.
yeah.
27, yeah,
They
27.
probably have about like 70-ish HP, probably. From a
Oh my
completely
gosh.
metagame perspective.
From the damage we like pumped into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are beefy.
That's why there's only 3.
I wish I
Alright.
was that beefy. All I have is bones.
You're plenty strong. Don't worry, buddy.
Bones are where
do
you get all
drink
the
my
flavor
milk.
from.
I'll disengage to that particular area just so I can be near everyone else, maybe.
Oh, you just
Don't-
need to, you
no.
don't need to disengage
You
for that. You
move.
just move.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I don't have things to do, so I just wanted to
Yeah.
do
He
it.
fears the retribution from my
Well, you
family
already
members.
used your action.
Yeah. Use your action to cast Sleep. Eternovic, you're up. The last hook horror is on deck.
Okay, so getting to so getting to this point, would I not be able to reach that because Rush is
No,
digital
because
terrain?
Rush is in there, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Sorry.
I could get to there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will lumber my way over to there. I'll use my
look at
bonus
you using
action.
waypoints.
I finally figured out how to do them like 2 weeks ago. I'll use my last bonus action for Manifest Echo.
Alright.
He will pop up over here.
That's a big text box.
It is very large. There's a lot of things that the Echo can do.
Large text box.
I will take my first. I'll take an attack with my Great Axe.
Alright. That will hit.
Alright, and I'll use my last Unleash Incarnation to make a second attack with the Great Axe from my Echo.
Alright, go for it. That
Will
will hit.
And that
You're
is
not killed.
my turn. Nah, not that. Unless I rolled like max. Even if I rolled max damage both times, I doubt it would have died.
Can always hope.
It is now bloodied, though.
Huzzah.
Actually,
This...
if I rolled max.
Alright. So, that being your turn. This thing being surrounded, just... It's flailing randomly at this point. I'm gonna assign each of you a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No allies left. Okay. Just gonna roll 2d5, see which guys it hits at this point.
Come on, hit me.
Alright, Eternovic and Porostix, you two are getting an attack.
Sorry, guys.
Disadvantage against me because I dodged.
That my actual Eternovic or the Echo?
The actual Eternovic.
Okay.
Alright, so for the actual, for Poro Sticks, since it's handing you first, does a 19 hit?
Is that a disadvantage?
It
Yep.
is
Dang. Yes.
9 points of piercing damage to you.
I'm
Who's
glad
glad
that
they use
second
second
wind
win?
I'm glad I managed to be able to use that heat. Unlike the Conan Fudar fight, I just got 100 to 0.
And so to Eternivik, does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Just
Alright.
missed.
Oh,
Wow,
lucky you.
that would have knocked you
Yeah.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Rolled max damage.
Yeah, if only someone next to me had a disadvantage, that could lower damage.
I wonder who that is.
Alright. So, that's its turn now, just very panicked at this moment. Lyra, you're up.
Kill it.
So,
Lyra,
Can-
Lyra, Lyra.
am I too far away to hit it?
No, you're fine,
Okay.
Josen. You this entire map is you can shoot anywhere in this map with your bow.
Am I
Well, as
more-
long as it's on behind a wall.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Alright,
shoot my
even then,
short bow
just
at
drill
it.
through
Am I
it.
shooting normal or with advantage?
Advantage,
There's
kiddo,
a-
because you got pack tactics.
Sweet.
Cobalt Rose of the main
Frick.
my existence. Nope, you hit
So
with the
good,
19.
Oh.
man. 19 at advantage, yeah.
That's 13 points of damage to this creature. Well done. As you're able to shoot through all of your allies.
She just like shot through like Gazrog's head, but Gazrog just shrugs it off. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Rasha
I'm
just
done with
casually
this.
just jumps up as the arrow wisps past.
Just actually shoots in between Russia's like pointy ears.
Hey, Poro Sticks, you're up.
As you know, I have a wolf for freaking laser beams on top.
I'm just asking. I'm not actually doing this, but I'm linking it so you can read the writing. Oh
Use
man.
your bonus action, spend one spirit.
But can I target myself with that?
Friendly creature you can see or hear you. No, if it says friendly creature,
Nah.
yeah.
To
Okay.
resolve one of your companions, not yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, how many of those do you have left?
I have one.
Okay.
One left. I've
Alright.
used 3.
Alright.
Okay, well, fuck. Attack again, Lyra. You got this.
Oh, is this the
Got another
the
max
kitty git.
damage.
Oh.
Attack again, Josen. Well, Josen, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I was gonna
What do you mean, how do I want to do this?
How do you want to kill it? That's when you kill the last creature on the board. You describe how you want it to die.
Okay. So, as Lyra pulls her arrow back and aims right between Rash's pointy wolf ear, she pierces it right through its ear, and the arrow sticks out its other side of its head as it collapses to the ground.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, I wish I had my flag right now. That would have been so
Sorry,
cool.
Michael. I had to say it for my niece. It's her first. How you want to do this?
It's fine, don't worry. That's okay because
Yay.
as you guys finish, you just hear a loud thud in the center of the room as another one just. No, I'm kidding.
I
Oh,
was
that's a
about
really
to
small
jump through the
hardcore.
screen.
As the Uber Hulk emerges from the ground.
It's like,
No,
hey
no,
guys,
no.
what's up?
No,
Now that-
the way
now that
that it
combat's
just
over.
dropped down.
Now the combat's over, Eternivik and his Echo are just gonna go around and just, like, execution style, sever the heads with his great axe.
Rasha will turn back into her regular form. And go over to Lyra and just kneel down beside her. Nice shots. You gotta teach me how to use that bow sometime.
That's not an issue. I can do that.
I don't know what came over me. I just started telling people to shoot things. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so bossy.
Butter sticks.
Good
You're
instincts.
turning into Ember Flicker. You're telling other people to do things.
Am I? Oh shit! Don't tell
Hey,
him I said that.
Eternivik suddenly swaps with his Echo and appears next to Porosticks. I told
I
you.
ended a
she-
certain
she-
curse resulting from bows and crossbows.
What was that?
I
Jet? Sorry.
He ended
told you she was competent.
He ended a certain coast from bows and crossbows, aka fucking.
Druffle's hat just kind of
Yeah.
rolling around you guys, haunting you.
I need to double check. Dan,
I thought
did
you
hear
destroyed
what I
that
said to
thing.
Parsix?
No.
It's the
I
ashes.
told
That's
you
what,
she was
that's what I was
competent.
saying.
Yes, okay, Dan did hear.
Okay, I didn't hear either what Raz or not Raz, Cam or what Jet said because you guys were both talking. So apologies.
I was just checking if Dan heard what I said.
I
was talking to
got
Parsix.
you.
He did. He did.
So, anyways,
Alright.
guys, as you guys gather up the heads of the dead creatures and make your way towards where you are going to go and gather your magical weapons, that's what we'll call it for tonight because it is midnight.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Uh,
It's good.